long. But if I don't want to be corny, I'm going to hit the head straight on his head. And for me, I believe that there should be some kind of CCTV footage, okay, within that estate. Even if it wasn't in Mohbad's house working, in that estate, we should get some record. And if we don't get the hospital that Mohbad went, we should get some record. Otherwise, this is dangerous.
Let me ask you a question. A question briefly. Do you believe Yomi has been useful to this process, or is it just a mere distraction?
That's why I said that categorically, and I'm trying my best. Believe me, when I'm saying that Yomi is coming, okay, I'm trying my best to use all my arsenals to psychoanalyze him, to look at, to put too many things together. I will put this, I'll put this. If I put everything together, okay, I can only come out with Yomi is a cunning guy. It's a cunning person. That if you must work with such person, you have to be exact on what you want. You have to be mean on what you want. Like, hey, man, can you do this? If you can do this, okay, what does it need to do this? Okay, all right, let's get it done. And if you don't get it done, I'm coming for you. You're going to be mean and be ready. You have to use some certain words on persons like that. It's not a joke, all right, so that they don't go around playing you. Because how can you maybe telling them that he wants them to go meet a woman? Why can't Yomi talk to that woman and meet the woman? All right? And if all Yomi need is just application to the court, the guy should be able to write application to the courts now. I don't understand. So the stage where they are now, they have not even confirmed whether there exists a central camera. In fact, even if there is a central storage, is a camera in Mohbad that's even functioning? Do they have any intel from anybody in that house? Let's even say that estate has a central storage. Is the one in Mohbad that's still functioning? It will still boil down to that. Right? But anyway, whether that arm of Mohbad has is functioning or it's not functioning, as long as the camera of the estate is functioning, let's see some footage of what happened between Mohbad from Saturday to Sunday. Simple. Is this too much to demand? And that would help us explain whether the narration or the narrative of the wife of the deceased and every other persons in that house, whether it matches the situation. And we will see when the nurse in particular came into that estate. All right? And that alone is a very big game changer. To see when the nurse, if I can see a footage of that estate, seeing that the nurse indeed come to that estate around maybe that 1 or 2 on Wednesday, if that one first is confirmed, that is leading us towards the truth. That is leading us towards the truth. But if I can see a footage of that same particular nurse coming there on Monday, or if I can see the nurse coming there in the morning,
Papa,
let me come. You guys should keep talking.
Let's get technical.
Wait, I won't go eat myself.
Okay, let's get technical.
Ask the question.
You guys should just write down.
I want to get technical.
That do Papayano think Yomi is here to make any difference? Let me psychoanalyze you.
Let me quickly do a technical thing and then you can carry on. Right. Okay. Now there is something we're not sort of like taking into consideration, right? Dawa class and myself definitely discussed that from an IT perspective. Yeah. Now, if a CCTV records, obviously there's always going to be a contract, sort of like saying that, okay, we have the CCTV and we want to keep information for a period of time, right? When the CCTV records and the space on the hard drive actually sort of like gets low and actually about to time out, as in used up, there is a period where you have an overwrite, which means that the recorder, we override the data that is there before, and we carry on new recordings. You will now not have access to the old information, unless, of course, if there is a management or a maintenance that will allow that data to be moved off, as in copied off, and then so that you have a copy somewhere else. When it overrides, it overrides. So if you don't have a process where a maintenance is in place for that data to be stored away, then you will not have anything on that CCTV other than the period of time it overrides, and that's all you're going to have on that on the device. So I just sort of like want us to be conscious of that. That it might not be as simple as that. Even if it's central, even if it's there, the information you need may have been overwritten. Carry on.
Thank you, IT. I know this analysis I'm about to make will make sense someday, but all the same, I think it will make sense now, even with the little even with the little introduction you made about what CCTV camera, how they get the footages and all. Okay, let me just say this. I think it was up to 6 months ago now. Where I was living before. So this is a tall building that has a basement where you can park your vehicles. And then I have an electric bike that I use to commute to work. I went to the basement. This basement, you can't access this basement without a knob key, right? So I parked my bike there in the evening. I went up, came back in the night. Came back in the morning, and then my bike was stolen. But I have this belief that there is CCTV everywhere in that building, including in the basement. So I went to the concierge, explained to them that I can't find my bike, and they said, okay, what's the time? They checked the timestamp, and they said, okay, they can get this footage, but I have to get a police report first. I have to inform the police before they can show the police whoever had taken the bike. Then I called the police. The police said they're on the case. They gave me reference number and all. All of a sudden, they called me maybe 2 weeks later that they went to the concierge and they couldn't get the CCTV footage. That the concierge said the CCTV footage have been deleted, that their system had overridden, that it is for maybe 14 days or something. Now, just to buttress what you say. Now, let me psychoanalyze you as per your question. You see, when Yomi came into this case, I was optimistic, I won't lie. But then I got pessimistic again, like, guy, what are you coming to do at this point in time? Because my conscience asked me a question that, why now? And then I looked at the angle Yomi is coming from. It is an angle everybody left to be. Yoruba people will say, I'm not saying Yomi has not been influential to this case. No, he's doing his best. I won't lie. But the truth is that where it came in from is an angle we all turn our eyes blind at. Now we turned our blind eyes at, if my English are correct. Because it came at a time that we never thought that these people could have this central footage somewhere, But I will tell you the truth today. Ever since that thing has happened, nobody will keep that CCTV footage, not even in Nigeria. You can't find that CCTV footage. They will tell you it has been deleted, and they are not lying. It has been deleted. That even if it is this Western world, that is why I used my own case as a case study.
Let me add more to that. Let me add more to that quickly, because someone in the comment section said that a data recovery software, and then someone said Dawa Class is an IT guy just like myself. We're just talking technical. We're just dissecting the process. But let me explain something to you. Now, I kind of work for the government here, right? See, as much as you have software that can recover data that is deleted, you also have software that can cleanse a disk back to factory reset, which means we get washed. Now, when you kind of reformat the disk. There is a process where you wash it and you can reformat the disk 7 times in one. When it's reformatted 7 times in one, the data disappears forever. And there's no data recovery tool that will find anything on it. And that is a military grade wipe. So before they even destroy the hard drive, which will still be shredded and destroyed, they first of all cleanse it completely using the military grade sort of like wipeout software, which will reformat that disk about 7 times. You can even use 14 times. And when that is cleansed, there's no recovery software that will recover anything off. See, the thing is that the same people that will, the same process that get people to get married is the same process that actually creates a divorce. So for every little thing that is created, no matter how much protection you put in there, the bad guys are also there. So, because if you go to Babalawo and they give you medicine, they say this and that, there's always an antidote, just like anything else. If you poison someone and that person is dying, and you lying that you didn't poison them, but if you actually kind of confess and say, I poisoned them with this, they will find the antidote and the guy might not die. So the process is when the criminals want to do their own thing. I mean, what if someone replaces the hard disk anyway? Take the hard disk that is in there out and put in a brand new hard drive in there, set the date, and they say it's 14 days, and they say you can't recover the data after 14 days. You put your software in there to say you want to recover. There's nothing to recover. Criminality in cyberspace on one side, criminality when it comes to data access and data protection, also as a process. Anyway, let's leave it. Let's not get too technical. Let's not get too technical. Yes.
Under a very thorough investigation, whatever engineer or whoever that manages, that device, the person is going to be subpoenaed. Okay, the person is going to be subpoenaed, and some questions. In fact, the person is going to be cross-examined. And now, whatever the person says, it's going to be on an oath, and they're going to work with it. But if they are able to find their way again, I mean, if I'm an engineer, all right, if I'm able to find my way again around what that person has said, then the person is going to be flawed. Once that person is flawed, the tampering with evidence established. In the modern days, that's a very serious problem.
Let me say one last thing, because I'm sure I will disappear soon because I've got some things to do. But let me just say this, just to actually maybe a bit of enlightenment. So what normally will happen in any department, there's never going to be just one guy that you can go to that is responsible for something. There will be people there working in that department, and it won't be one person. But one person maybe let's say, for instance, there's a subpoena. You subpoena the company, not an IT guy. They will now take one of the IT guy to go and represent them in court from a technical point of view based on the type of work they do. So is that guy will only give you a broad and general understanding of information you can obtain and the information they've got. But you can't pin it down to a specific person. That is where the problem will be when you subpoena.
No, that's that. At the end of the day, it's still going to boil down to the specific person that was in charge of that camera or that function on that system last. If there was any change of parts that was detected, all right, maybe some updates or whatsoever was, detected by whoever examined it, they're going to ask for who works on this particular device in the last 7 days, in the last 1 month, in the last 1 year. For example, if a nurse, let's say a nurse commits a crime in the hospital, right, and you subpoena maybe the doctor or the managing director of the hospital, the nurse is going to still come. You're still going to find a way to the nurse, right down to the smallest officer.
From the government's point of view, from the case, they are the one that want to subpoena. They may need to now get an engineer on the other side to engage with their own forensics experts to work together. It is their own forensic expert that will work with the guys on the ground to find out whether something is being tampered with. Otherwise,
there's a way to go about that. That is why I won't discuss that one, because it's a similar case. Okay, a similar case that I was, reading through, and I won't go through the details how that one, can be gotten. But again, when I look into this case, right, the family is not interested. They are not. We are the one doing all these walkings, whatever. They just gather and insult people. As I'm talking to you right now, maybe we already been insulted platform right now.
Collect money.
We're already been dragged and insulted on some platform.
We are not sharing money here, so they're not interested.
Recording and then ready to insult us later.
Papayano has a platform that brings the black people together. So you can't expect people whose minds are fucked up to come to this platform and think they will try. They won't. That is why this is happening.
They are here for Baba. You come for Baba, we come for you. They are only here for Baba Mohbad. They don't care about all this we are talking about there. They don't care about it. Don't come for Baba. Leave that man alone. That's this music. That's their music. But we are not going to leave that man alone because we need to work together with the man.
You said go pray, make you lose your soul, make you know as the thing they be for God. All those emotional folks that would
your voice has disappeared. Your voice has disappeared. Your voice has disappeared. Yeah.
All the emotional talks that they will say, before you know it, they will say, go and kill your own son too now.
Anyways, okay, let's talk about dwell on Mututu. Let's talk about dwell on Mututu. Let's look at yeah, hello.
That's now my own worry is concerning this second autopsy. I don't understand why people are so quiet concerning that particular second autopsy. I believe.
What do you expect? What do you expect?
What my expectation would have been concerning this autopsy, people contributed.
No. I don't know what it would have been. What it is right now. What is your expectation?
What the thing should go? What's supposed to be? Or what about that is supposed to be?
Oh my God! What is your expectation? My expectation is that.
Okay, Papa, look at it this way. All right. People contributed. Okay. And they have this objective and they have this interest that this is what the money is going to be used for. Now, the media space is all about transparency. All right. In the sense that there is no transparency in what they are doing, because right now all they give people out there is just.
Did you contribute to it?
I did. Now I did. I did.
How much?
100.
120 naira, $120.
No, dollar.
Where did you get the money?
No, forget.
They want to return back your money. They want to receive.
This is bad. Just listen. Let me just finish. For the fact that these people, they are not transparent and they have not given any valid evidence to prove that okay, they are actually taking this autopsy sample to somewhere to conduct. There is no proof anywhere. I think it's high time that people should start demanding for their money to be returned back to them, since they are not going to be accountable for it. Because it's so funny that people are they are so mute, they are not talking about it, and somebody somewhere is just telling you people that we have done it. There is no proof anywhere that they have done anything.
I want to ask something. When your father tells you that he has done something, okay, you trust him, right? Or you keep asking him all the time, where is it? Don't you trust your father? Is there not trust between you and your father?
Now, Paparano, okay. If I have this...
You have not answered my question. Do you trust your father?
Wait now, let me answer you, Paparano. Just calm down, let me answer you, all right? If my dad comes to me, okay, and he said, this is what he wants to do, all right? Okay? And this particular thing he wants to do, I have active interest in it, all right? So, if I ate that particular process, all right, by paying my own water, and at the end of the day, he concluded that he has done it. My expectation would be the end result, okay? And if that end result is not for...
Is very simple. Do you trust your father if he said he has done something?
See, I only trust myself. I don't trust anybody.
Okay, you don't trust your father, right?
I only trust myself.
It's simple. Do you trust your father?
Paparano, I don't trust.
You see where we are having a problem. You don't believe in what you're saying. If you believe in what you're saying, do you trust your father?
When I say this in general, you should know that everything else...
No. You have to be specific. Me, I'm not general. Me, I'm specific. Do you trust your father?
I don't.
Alright. If you don't trust your father, right, we trust our father. About Mohbad is like a father. Wait, please wait. About Mohbad is like a father figure in just Mohbad. And his children trust him. If he said he has done it, they are not worried. Why are you worried? Why are you worried?
Papariano, now that's the problem that you guys are having every now and then. Because
are you telling their family how to operate? This is a family. What problem? What concerns you?
Now listen to how you're talking right now. That's the problem that you guys are facing, because most of the time you people cut a benefit of his. You people give this particular man benefit of a doubt.
Yeah, because he deserves it. Don't he deserve it?
No, he doesn't. Because as far as
if he doesn't deserve it, why don't you go to who deserve it and ask your question there?
Hello, Papariano. You should understand one thing. Justice for Mohbad, okay, as it stands now, okay, is on the right track. The only thing that you guys are seeing right now is the injustice that the negative assemblies have, as in the long time, gained. Now,
do you know what led to that negative assembly?
Yes, is the lies and the false narrative that
of the wife of
Papa Mohbad has been saying for a very long time to several social media platforms.
Is that what killed Mohbad? Let's come back. What killed Mohbad? What killed him?
Now, Papariano, listen to. See, we are in this country together, okay?
Do you trust your father? You don't trust your father.
We don't.
You are talking with us who trust our father. No, you are talking with us who trust our father.
Papariano, one thing with you is that, okay, when I'm here to have a conversation with you, you'll be turning this thing to joke.
But no, you are the one who always you speak in a certain way that shows that you are fighting. You know, when you speak to people who are team with me, I see how much you speak. You speak in so much lovely, friendly way. But when you speak with us, you are always there like to fight. You are here to fight now. So I'm giving you the kind of energy that matches your. I'm doing what matches, you know, the kind of
when I came up, calm down now. It's your platform.
You are only coming here to criticize the man. You are not coming here to
No. Papariano, calm down now.
Your only enemy is Joseph Aloba, and is not our only enemy. We believe that he can be, you know, he can be corrected. We believe that he can be directed, all right, but not in such a mean way. Like, I mean, you guys are doing it. If you guys mean for justice for Mohbad, if you guys really mean well for justice for Mohbad, you can work with the wife. The wife also have rights to do whatever Baba Mohbad can do. Anything Baba can do, the wife can do. Why don't you work with the wife? And then let's ask you result. Where's your autopsy result? Where is the wife autopsy result? Hello. As we make call to you. Wow.
They've called him to come back. They've called him to come back home. It's time to go home.
As we are here, we are working with the daddy, which we believe that is working with us as well. You too, you believe that you are working with Wumi, and Wumi is an angel for you. Why don't Wumi do autopsy too? And you bring it up and read it for us. You depend on government autopsy. We are beyond government autopsy. I mean, and that is one step above.
See, the problem
so don't rush
with anybody who is Wumi team is that they think they have monopoly of abuse. They have monopoly of sending tantrums, and then they were mistaken. They got it all wrong. What they are supposed to do is to bring this lady, although they will shield him. They will shield her rather because I know there are jackals and hyenas on this social media space. I want to tear that lady. But of course, you are there to shield the lady. But let us speak. Baba Mohbad has been brought to forefront so many times. Even you, Wumi Sim, have asked Baba Mohbad many questions at so many times. Forget people like me trying to call Baba Mohbad out and everything. I'm calling Baba Mohbad out because of the people that are following him. Because they say and I'm calling him out just that so those people will understand that this man is not so plain at the end of the day. But is Wumi so plain? You people have gathered around that lady and she's now acting like so much a saint that
the demigoddess.
Papariano.
Oh yes.
Papariano, can you hear me? See, sometimes when you're having a conversation with people on your platform, also allow them to talk. That is how you have a very soft landing. When you don't allow people to talk, how do you want to feed them back with?
If you are bringing a friendly conversation, if you're having a friendly conversation,
I say,
but you're not friendly, even from the way you speak. You're always attacking. You're speaking in the direction of attack, and means I'm conning. Okay, when you're being conning, I have to be conning with you too.
That is what you are perceiving, but that is not what it is. Okay, sometimes
you don't speak to the direction where the wife can be put into trap, but you speak in the direction where the father can be blamed. Why do you want me to be in such conversation with you?
Now,
I have to, as you are doing your own, I'm doing my own to take it away. You can be safe.
What you should do is you understand the point that is being thrown to you,
and that is the same point. I'm balancing the points.
What I told you right now, okay, whether you like it or not, is the fact. All right, people contributed.
According to you.
People contributed towards a goal, all right?
It is fact according to
information out there in the public. You know, fact according to what is in stake.
Did they tell you that they contributed for the autopsy? Did they tell you that they contributed for autopsy to be read to them? Or you are the one that is saying that one right now because of your selfish interest?
Do you have any proof? Okay. You have any proof at all? Okay, you are so convinced that they have done an autopsy or they are carrying out an autopsy.
Do you understand that people trust this man and that is why they allow him to take charge of everything? What is the problem with that?
You trust this man so well.
The question is, do you trust him? The question is this, do you trust MOHBAD? No. I'll answer for you, no. Do you trust him?
Wait, I say you trust him, Abi?
No. The question is, do you trust MOHBAD father? No.
Why will I trust MOHBAD father for crying out loud? Somebody that has been manipulating.
So if you don't trust him, leave him for those who trust him. Focus on who you trust. Do you trust women?
Paparano. This is what I will tell you, okay? Because
you have not answered my question.
Even after this conversation, Paparano, if you know,
I don't have to have a conversation with you now. That's what you don't understand. If we must have a conversation, it should be on friendly basis and it should be on the base of truth and love. But your own conversation is an attacking conversation. It's a conversation that they are putting the man on trouble always. They're not having a friendly conversation.
Attacking that for the wait, am I attacking you to say that the author?
It's not about attacking me. You are acting. Don't forget, I love the man. Okay? And I understand his pain. I know the man is in pain. He lost his son. Okay? And as a man, I'm just going to be unfair to him if I allow people like you to just be attacking him unnecessarily. You don't need to be doing that.
Even when he's wrong, people are not ready to tell. Wait. You mean that, okay, if he's misleading people and he's parading himself.
Did he mislead you?
Yeah. He is misleading.
Top movies. I have a question for you. You want to take the question?
Go to who can lead you.
Top movies. I have a question for you. A very simple question. Do you think you are objective at all?
Very.
Really?
And
do you believe you're objective?
Very reasonable.
Why is it that your argument and your submission is only one-sided?
What do you mean by my argument and my submission?
You never want to listen to anything that doesn't put Baba MOHBAD in a bad light.
Okay, now look at it. Wait, let me respond to you. Wait.
Okay.
Let me just respond to IT guy. All right.
Okay.
See, we all know that we are seeking for justice for MOHBAD because of
you are seeking for a different justice from the rest of us.
Wait.
Who are we?
Allow me to talk now. I'm talking about the public, all right? The reason why
the public. Okay. I need to know how you sum up who we are.
Calm down. Now,
okay.
IT guy, the reason why majority of the people that came to seek for justice for MOHBAD is because of the oppression. The suppression and the assault that this guy faced. In fact,
which guy?
I'm talking about MOHBAD.
MOHBAD is dead.
Yeah, he faced oppression, like the oppressors, the people that oppressed him.
From who? Is that what killed him?
Wait now. We just allow me to just talk. Okay. I'm trying to build a line here and you're cutting me.
No, don't build a line because it can take forever. That's the reason why I have to.
If you really want to have a conversation, then you have
to. Okay, carry on.
You just need to allow me to talk.
Okay.
I don't have just a little line to explain what I want to explain because a lot of things are there in my head to compile.
Okay, go on. Let it out. Let it out. Let it
now,
out.
This is it. When people started seeing the video where how he was assaulted and they cried that all the things that he had to vent out to the public, demanding that people should come and rescue him, that he is being oppressed by some certain individuals because of they have the capacity and they are using it in an unlawful way. He cried out. People saw that, and this particular guy is no more. People felt for him. People sympathized with that situationship, and they had to come in and they were demanding for what actually happened to analyze this particular individual. That is what brought people in the space seeking for justice for Mohbad, including my own self. But when the dad came in with different falsehood narrative, manipulating the mind of the sympathizing public, like I said in your platform, it was all about setting the daughter-in-law for defamation.
So what did Wumi do?
Hold on.
I'm not going to wait. Don't say to Wumi now. Talked about this before. Baba has come out public, castigating Wumi. And what did Wumi do in response? What did she do when she was in the inquest, when they asked her a question and she did not answer? Did she not defame Baba's character? Are you not talking about that?
IT guy.
No, answer my question. That is the reason why people find it difficult to have conversation with you.
IT guy. Wait, let me tell you something.
IT guy, you sound like a Baba fan.
Don't tell me to hold on. Wait.
Let me engage.
Wait. Don't tell me to hold on. Calm down first. Wait, don't tell me to hold on. Don't tell me to hold on. You calm down. Wait, calm down. I'm in a conversation with an IT guy. I was in a conversation with IT guy. You calm down. Let me explain myself. When I'm done, then you can come in and you say whatever I want to say. You will have the floor. You have your time. You explain yourself. I am trying to make a point here. And this is my point. Wait. And this is my point. Baba Mohbad was the person that started fabricating and narrating falsehood. And that is what affected the whole course. That was what diverted people's attention. People were now seeking for a different thing entirely. And that was injustice. People were not giving benefit of a doubt to every situation. What they were just asking for is a demand that this particular individual should be labeled a suspect outside what the official report has given out to the public. Just because of somebody that presumed to be the father of the disease has come up with false narratives, lies upon lies. Okay, now what is the reason you kept the information about Blessing? Because you want your daughter-in-law to be set up for defamation. What is the reason for you coming out with a pool of blood narrative? What is the reason that you have to come up with top print narrative? What is the proof that you have to come up with Falano and Wumi trying to kill you?
Stop movies. Answer another one. No. You're not going to tell people to wait. We are not here for you. You can't carry on and not allow us to speak when you are spewing one-sided. You're looking at one side of the story.
No. You don't ask me questions.
It's one-sided.
Let him do it.
Do you believe there's a death certificate issue? Do you believe there's a death certificate issue?
Why would Baba say that
I'm asking you a question, yes or no?
Death certificate anyway.
Issued.
No death certificate anyway.
I have a question for you.
Okay. Now, let me hold on, so there's no death certificate, right? Okay. Between Baba and Wumi, right?
We ask me question, but you know.
Hold on. Between Baba and Wumi, who do you think should have actually sought after a death certificate? And why was there no death certificate and Mohbad was buried in agreement between the two of them?
What do you mean by an agreement between the two of them? Did you read Baba's CTC where he said
if Baba and Wumi did not agree, if they are not in agreement, Mohbad would not have been buried?
See, that is
Yes
why
or no?
people are missing it. Baba on his own solely took the decision.
Why was she at the burial site? Why did she pay a right?
Baba CTC.
No, it's not CTC. It's not CTC. Answer a question. Answer a question. No, I'm not talking about CTC. Do you not think that both Wunmi and Baba are responsible for burying this guy because it's Wunmi's husband? It's Baba's child and it's Wunmi's husband.
I don't like what
there is an agreement between the two of them to bury Mohbad. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Allow me to give you my full response. If you don't want me to
never make any sense. If we give you this thing, everything is one-sided. You just keep going on about Baba.
But if you have,
that is what you do.
That is what you think. But if you have,
that is what you do.
That is what you think. And I don't.
That is what you do. That is what you do.
No. That is what you think, and I don't blame you. You know the reason why I don't blame you.
IT guy, please let us just put ourselves on.
See, IT guy, whatever you want to think about me, being one-sided, that is what you think. And you know why? I will not blame you because you are part of the people that was manipulated by Josie Lai. So it will be very difficult for you to come out from it. So I don't believe you. I don't blame you.
Let us have an intelligent conversation.
I am not supporting anybody. I'm always objective. I'm not supporting Baba. I'm not supporting Wunmi.
If you don't want to,
I am not supporting either of them. I'm being objective here. I'm not supporting anyone. So get that straight.
I don't really blame you.
Now,
get that straight, mate.
This is the question I want to ask from you. Let us just forget everything we know, you and I, that the Baba said this, Wunmi said that, and all. Now, let us come together now, like human beings who are reasoning like human beings, who have sixth sense, who brain are not fried. Two of us, both of us, let's just reason that way now. Do you think
I don't understand Yoruba. I don't understand Yoruba.
Now, let me just put it literally to you. That if Baba is doing wrong things, is that the yardstick for Wunmi to be doing the wrong thing? That's the question.
The question now, I will show you a question now. What is the wrong?
Baba is wrong.
No. Let me respond. Let me just respond back to you. Okay, and I'm going to be calm with you because I understand that you're coming from a reasonable perspective, and this is what I will say to you. All right, if Baba is doing wrong, all right, and I'm perceiving that it has a negative interest in a particular cause, I have every right, okay, to voice out in creating awareness for people to take note of the negative impact that is going to present eventually. That is me, and that has been my part in this particular course. And like I said, the real cause for justice for Mohbad is still intact. Now, from your second question, he said, is that the reason why Wunmi will have to do the wrong thing? Now, I want to ask you this honest question. What is the wrong thing that Wunmi has done? Okay? What is that wrong thing that she did?
Thank you. Now, let me just take you down a bit of memory lane.
Yeah.
Baba goofed when he signed off that they should go and bury his son. I don't know.
Baba did what?
Baba goofed when he said he sanctioned, he signed at it because his own thumbs up for Mohbad burial would have sanctioned that burial. No, nobody would bury Akiti. Do you get? Now, let's say Baba goofed on that end. Now, are you telling me that Mohbad died naturally, that could have allowed the wife to agree to that sanctioning of Babada, go and bury the body?
Now,
you say died naturally? No, I'm drafting it.
Okay, go ahead.
Shoot yourself at the leg. You and I.
Just go ahead with your point. Stop telling me about shooting anybody's leg. Go ahead with your point.
I'm with you. Go on top of this. I'm not fighting. I'm with you.
No, I don't like that statement. What do you mean by don't shoot yourself in the leg? Like we are competing or we are dragging anything. See,
listen. All right, boss. We
are not dragging anything.
You are not shooting yourself at the leg. But
wait now. Calm down. Just calm down. Okay, this is it. All right. Whatever you say here, and you're saying it based on the information that you have, Okay, the one thing you should understand that if you have enough information, you'll be in a better position to actually conclude positively. Now, from what you said, now you left out some certain informations. Now, you left out the fact that Wunmi pleaded with him not to bury Mohbad. That is Joseph Aloba. Not just Wunmi. Likes of Zlatan, okay, likes of Bella, he pleaded with him not to bury
Mohbad. Can you share the proof with us?
Thank you. That's what I want to
wait, I'm coming now. Wait now, I'm coming. The proof is there, but the only problem is that people choose to pick and choose. The proof is there. And I will refer you to go to Punch newspaper, all right? Go to Punch newspaper, go and read on Wunmi's reply when they announced the autopsy. She listed those things. People pick not to take note of it. You know, most of the time, people will say she has not been talking, but she has actually spoken. But people fail to choose that particular aspect that she has spoken. They threw it away because the agenda of Baba Mohbad is what they have decided to fly. And that is why I will keep on calling you.
Can you share the publication with us, please? Share the publication with us.
It doesn't have. That's the fallacy.
Can you share the publication with us?
Wait. Let me tell you this first. You said what I just said now is just a lie, right?
I didn't say it's a lie, it's a fallacy. It's even bigger than a lie.
So are you saying wait?
You concocted what you just said. Now, top movies. Let me and please listen to me. If you say Wunmi said to Baba, or Zlatan said to Baba they should not bury Mohbad, was Wunmi at that burial or not? Because if I tell someone not to bury somebody, I would also not sanction that action by availing them my presence over there. Now, are you saying Wunmi was not there to have sanctioned the burial because she also gave that man the final rights? Now, can you explain that phenomenon to me? So that
let me tell you this, okay? I will respect, okay, when you stick to your points, okay, and you speak your truth according to how you understand them. Because from what you've been saying now, you don't have the information that is adequate enough for you to present your submission. And I've given you facts, and I've given you where you can get those information. But what you're doing now, you're looking out from it entirely. I gave you this instance that people, not just Wunmi alone, told this particular man not to bury, but he insisted and he went ahead and buried him. It was only IT guy that was demanding, where can I get this? And I'm going to send it to him. This is somebody that wants
send it to me. But let me add to what Abi just said. Hold on. I know stop moving. If you pay attention to what Abi just asked you, hold on. Let me finish it. Abi said. In Yoruba land, maybe the family of the deceased are subject to tradition, may not want to be at the burial site, and Wunmi was there. So when she was there, was she actually fighting everybody not to bury the husband, or was she there to pay her last respect? To even have all sort of stuff that she has prepared to pay her last respect? Answer the question.
That is where you
give me this is where we get headache. Serious headache. If Wunmi wasn't there, we can corroborate your story. And we agree with you if she wasn't there, that our protest, that she's not happy for the husband to be buried, she wasn't there. Then we can understand your narrative. She was there crying. She was dressed as a widow already, and she paid her last respect. Come on.
Put cloth inside.
She was ready.
Wait, let me say this to you, IT guy. It's very funny, okay, the way you speak. All right, because from what you just said now, it's very clear that you're not being reasonable.
Really? My opinion is not being reasonable to you. Just as I respect your own opinion, the mine is not reasonable to you.
This guy, drop this guy.
Mine is, are you serious? Are you serious? I welcome your own opinion. And you are telling me my mine is not reasonable. Are you serious? You're not serious.
Guys, another
why? What are you saying? Top movie.
I just felt to bring back that vibes back. You know,
when top movie, you are Wumi's calm. You are Wumi's calm. Calm.
Yes, but I don't like to engage with hello. Do you know? I don't like to talk with you people, Clara, because you are among people who feel like you know.
Let me tell you something. If you want to talk
on this camp and you spoil this conversation. Stop saying that thing that somebody is on.
Allow people to respond to it back. Don't cut them short.
I'm not in anybody's camp. I don't want to be in anybody's
Top movies. We are not in anybody's camp, but this platform is for intelligent people. And I don't know how intelligent you are. It's for intelligent people.
It's for science.
Not people who can't use their brain and their mouth. You can't use your brain and engage your mouth. You just talk nonsense.
Yes. Respond back to you. That is how you're going to have a meaningful conversation. You will not ask me a question and you will not be interjecting me.
I don't have to act literate. This is not literate or illiteracy. We are talking about intelligence here. You don't have the intelligence to have a conversation. You don't have intelligence to have proper conversation with people. Your brain only leans to one side only. You don't look at things objectively. Even the judiciary process and the justice symbol has a balance. Your brain doesn't have that balance. That's the problem I have with you.
So you're just coming out from that confusion. I don't even blame you. You're coming out from that confusion. You are part of the people that have been brainwashed by him, telling all those lies. And I said it. I don't blame you. And this drug that is talking, I gave you more information concerning what you just presented. All you need to do is to go and look up to it so that next time when you're going to speak out, you will be very, very right.
Where's Wumi's period? Where's Wumi's period? Is it inside your throat? Have you licked the where's the people?
That you refer to. So stupid. Look at how you think.
Show us the period. Bring the period back. Where's the period? Inside your mouth, you should have. Inside your mouth. Where period, daddy, Bobo?
How much will we pay you? How much will we pay you?
Where's your period?
I know people like you who just
how many days does Wumi do her period? How many days? When does it start? When does it finish? Olori Buruku was there. Not there.
This place you are talking about. The fat track, the fat
show us the calendar. The calendar it's on the period. How late is the period? How late is it?
Period swallowing.
Exactly. Period profusely.
Don't move.
For everything you can say in the world, the only thing you can come up is period. Period inquest. Period profusely. Period inquest.
I saw a pool of blood. Unamu.
Exactly. It came from your wife's period. You know, period.
I came and I rescued
from
your
women's
heart,
period
your
now.
brain, your brain.
It came from women's period now. See, as your brain, they work. Not inside period. You even told us that when your wife is on the house, your wife was period to be all over the house when your wife is doing period. Only does.
He has transformed not over
if you even Adofuro.
Done that to your wife.
Even profusely. Open your camera. Open your camera. Open your camera. Monkey, open your camera. Open your camera. Talk gay. See camera. Open your camera. See camera. Open your camera. Bleeding profusely. Open your camera. Bleeding profusely. See camera. Now for inside that you crawl out of like a maggot. Bleeding profusely. The brain, the way your brain works, the only thing you can say is women's period, and you say you get brain. You want us to listen to your dialogue. Women's period. Stay with the program. Stay with the topic. Describe the period again. You don't know how many days. Describe now.
That's why
Describe now. Describe. You are not on your platform and let's come and listen to your rubbish. Let's see how many people you can pull. Open your platform. Open your picture. Let's see your video. Let's see your
camera. You will never say your life. You are giving negative narrative. Never go online.
You don't know how to open your camera. You are calling yourself top movies. Camera, you are calling yourself top movies.
All you know how to do now.
Níṣẹ́ ṣe. Ọkàn kò bí ìdí. My maggots that come out of shit. You know shit go to carry you. Maggots that come out of shit. Maggots that come out of shit. Maggots that come out of shit. You are the one. When women last have a period? When did she last have a period?
That's why your wife.
When was the last time we had a period? When was the last time we had a period? Period chaser, period leaker. We had a period leaker. Period controller. You are going to say period. Have you say period? Talk movie. You don't do period. You don't do period. You don't do period. Are you not doing period? Are you not doing period? When is your period starting? How long did your last period take? 1 week? 14 days? Are you still bleeding profusely right now? Are you on your period right now? You touch the period,
Supposed to be a
period collector, period notifier. Period jáde ìbámu ṣe period ẹ̀ tán. When was the last time you had your period? Olófò. Ibi táwa ti operate. Bí maggot ààrẹ ẹ̀dá kojú sí táwa ti operate. You are a maggot. You are a vermin. You are a leech. You are a louse. Ìwọ bíjà ẹ̀rí táwa ti operate wọlé. Ṣé fídíò when did you finish your last period? How many days did it take?
I'm ashamed of you guys. More than this. For me, it's enjoying cashing out with our hair. Another is enjoying cashing out with gold from you. You guys are here fighting yourself. Now we're done, no. Emma Aja. Me fighting.
Do you know why?
Mama, there is time for common sense and there is time for woto. There is time for woto. And on this platform we do woto. If you don't like it, you go drop yourself. Sometimes we do woto here sometimes. Yes.
When we were having that conversation, I told you I would.
Papa, stop bringing useless people on your platform.
Yes.
From that meeting, if
you top movie tó ti gbá láti lẹ̀ èèyàn ṣe lẹ́bi ló pé ẹ̀ side kan ló lò
sound.
There is no way this guy's head will be flat. It will not be flat. Ó máa pẹ̀sẹ̀ gbẹ̀ kan olórí pípẹ́. A guy that cannot have conversation can never have a proper conversation with people. And then you are telling us we should be having conversation with someone who is not objective, never objective. He only sees things from one side, and he only wants to come and castigate Joseph Anoba. And we have to. I don't support anybody, but at least be objective. Come on, look at how many people that are here. And the YouTube movie, you can't have an intellectual conversation with intelligence. You cannot be logical. I'm a fire, toba possible, I'm a tear, see where you should have seen my show yesterday. It might go crazy, mama go crazy. But Edeka Sorosibitoro work, go see age no common sense, go see age no experience, go see age no intelligence. Kawa Joko, Kama bottom movie, don't suffer telling us that the blood they found on the duvet is woman's period. And you guys are telling me I shouldn't be angry. And he's still trying to protect that narrative. It can't be anything. When they kill somebody, they are telling you we are talking about a situation, homicide case here, and we are taking it seriously. You are telling us in that event, anything could have happened. It could have been strangled. It could have been stabbed. There is blood. We need to know where the blood is coming from. The only thing an intelligent this guy can say is woman's period. The people that are saying me that I'm angry right now, are you guys now going to sit down with me, even if you are supporting Wumi, that his narrative is correct, that is Wumi's period on that duvet? Come on. And it's still coming now to tell us a pool of blood. If it's a pool of blood, so then you and be woman, you are here, you do period. This is your period. Does it end up in a pool of the bed sheet? Àbí tampax or àti tampon ló sì ń bẹ̀ ni àbẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ pátá ni tó bá tiẹ̀ tí pátá bá tiẹ̀ soak ṣé period máa wá end up in a pool of blood and you want us to be sitting down here and be having conversation with this idiot. Oh my God. Anyway, mo ní kan púpọ̀ láti ṣe mama jab pretty soon. I will just listen for now. I mean that guy is an inconsequential, useless to any event. Useless to this process, and I'm sure he's useless to his entire family and his entire lineage from generation to generation. I drop my mic.
Thank you.
The problem is people who have monopoly of violence, who think they have monopoly of violence, and everyone has violence in their blood, especially people who are too quiet. They are the most violent people. You know, this kind of top movie, when they come with big grammars, when they want to start their conversation, they always have this starting conversation, and you will look at them that these are reasonable people you can have conversation with, and immediately you just see them switch back to their permanent gullibility mode. At this stage, you now look at it. I was having conversation with this person. Look at the question that was asked from top movie. Top movie. It should be lowest movie. you were asked a question, just a question. Okay, she wants to show that I told this Baba not to do this. You could have just sat down one place, not go there, and people will now start asking, yeah, where that before they bury this guy, people have been saying, why do you want to go and bury? And yet you went there to sanction it that now. That is the truth. So you will now come, now thinking you can only blame a side. And I didn't know that woman blame a side, but when Papariano was analyzing him, I realized that no, you have to balance the equation. Me can blame Wumi, but anytime Wumi comes to my mind, I would say it that because that's the only person that brought himself to the limelight to be ridiculed. Yes, Baba brought himself to be ridiculed. That even to that extent, don't get him out. Innocent, because someone who have come to the limelight to talk, and you have someone shading her. She never come out. You still shaded her. Thomas Soro and the Mahajema is no, it's wrong. It's wrong. And then you look at
you're not right. Even if we want to support Wumi, okay, maybe as a human being, as a woman, whatever, as a sister, right? It has to come from our own view, from our own understanding, not by them coming to force things in, force lies into the media just to confuse people. Okay, they think just because they've been hired that they can just go around and control people's thinking and make people believe what is not, to save women. It's not gonna work like that. Okay, it's just better they just stay away, because that is like it's a failed mission. If that is the mission, that is a failed mission. And that's why for me, if they were even if at least they were fair to the man, right? But they are just on attack. And who's gonna let that happen? That's crazy. That's never gonna happen in any sane society. How will you be attacking a bereaved man who just lost his son, and all you do is attacking him? And who is even more wrong here? Who is more wrong? But the people in the house. As long as Wumi was in that house, Wumi is never in the equation. It's never can never be equated to Mohbad's father, to those who were never there. Those who were there with Mohbad, they are their primary suspects. They are the one that anybody deserves to talk about, deserves to analyze, not people who later sojourn. So what are we talking about?
Thank you.
And that's going to be the stand. Yeah.
So, Papariano, one thing is that as you have a platform that is liberal, this kind of people like top movies. I remember there was a guy that came. The guy is also a Wumi fan like that. What's his name? He came on your platform that day, and it was good. And at the end of the day, he spoke, and when he started speaking, I think he came or something. When he started speaking, I realized that wow, I see our people here. They just have this interest of Wumi at mind because she's a kind of widow, and a lot of people are against her. Not that they sanctioned what Wumi is doing. I saw that in that he came in that day. But this particular talk movie is another case entirely. The truth is that when you are wrong, you don't start forming that you are right because you don't want to feel like you are stupid in front of people. No, we all make mistakes. You have joined yourself to a platform, to a gathering. You are not being paid. All you went there to that gathering is your common sense. You went there with your common sense. And when you get to another platform that their own reasoning is kind of superior to your own, you listen. You calm down. You listen to them that, oh, wow, I think these people are having a superior argument. Not that you now start forming some kind of you now start forming like your head is not there. You start now forming like you are right, whereas everyone on that platform are looking you like she will report it go be by she will report it by you sorrow that man. No, now you keep making yourself more stupid to people that are listening to you. To bat wrong, that otito don't tell me so. Of course, Wumi, go on, because anybody to fair moon, because anybody to fair shin kokon. Ìjọba náà ló lè mú. Gbogbo ẹjọ́ tá à ń tó online kò wọ́n kankan lára kò ṣe anything lára. Ìwọ kọ́ ló máa wá láti máa change mind wa against ẹ pé báyìí ni ó ṣe yẹ ká máa ronú pa ọmọ yẹn. No, nǹkan tá a ro yẹn ni wàá sọ fún wa pé kò yẹ ká ronú ẹ̀ wà ní máa blame wa bá ṣe ń ronú pa ẹ̀. That is not the way to convince people. If you want to convince people, you come with a superior argument. If you have 10 people that are listening to you, not all the 10 people are daft. 3 people may be daft among them. 7 people will still listen to you. 5 people will agree with you. 2 people will stand on the fence.
Now, Joel, I spoke with you and we're having a reasonable conversation. And like I said, if you want me to have a reasonable conversation with you, nothing should be attached to it. When you ask me a question, I will respond to you, and you should be ready to receive my response. That is it. Not when I'm having my submission. Wait now. Wait now. See, this is the problem here now. When I'm now talking and you are cutting me short, you want to make a no verse? You want to make a just calm down? You want to play me like boys? I cannot be calm now. I cannot be calm because you guys are cutting me short. I cannot be calm.
All right, I'm listening to you now.
But that is just the problem. I am not saying that whatever view that you have is not your own opinion. Fine, it's your own opinion. You can live with it, you can dine with it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. But based on what you said, I was just trying to tell you that you are lacking some information from it. And whether you like it or not, if you don't have adequate information, how do you want to be positive? Because some things will be out there that you don't even know. That was why I referred you back to some certain things that Wumi said. And it's out there. People are not seeing it. Why not go and check it? Why not go and check the CCTV?
I know what you're talking about.
Wait. Why not go and check the CCTV? But to you said it's not relevant and anything. So how do you want to even get the truth? How?
Now, you ask the question. Because you posed the question, I will answer. You see, I know what you're talking about, top movies. But I am, however, disappointed that you could refer to something that doesn't make any meaning at the end of the day. Because you referred to a Punch news that substantiated that Wumi and probably Zatan told Baba not to go and bury his son. You are wrong. If you bring that proof outside, I'm not saying it might be in the news and all, but what you are lacking here is that you lack the fact that Punch is not authoritatively saying that Punch reported somebody. And then when Punch reports that Wumi said this, does it mean that Wumi said it truly? Were you there when Wumi said it? Or Punch reported that we went to ask Wumi and she said this? No, it's different too.
Wait, can I come in?
Yes.
Okay, now listen to this. All right. Most of those letters that Punch has been releasing via the social media space, even the one that they had to go and they call it the alternative method of serving Wumi for DNA. They had to do that through this thing, Punch newspaper. You count that one as not valid. Even the court of law. Okay.
Listen.
Wait. That is the problem. When you talk, you allow me to talk now. What is this one now? You calm down. When you were saying your own, I allowed you. No, you calm down. Allow me. Don't be cutting me out.
When you are saying things that are out of it,
listen to me. Even when you said whatever you said, you said something. I wanted to talk. I just left you. When you were saying that what I said was wrong, I wanted to interject you, but I just want to allow you to talk. But I don't want to just cut you short. So even anything I'm saying, whether I cut and join, whatever, take it the way it is, but just allow me to land. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to tell you. All right, for the fact that to you believe that that particular body of media, whatever that those people have reported from a particular person or particular individual, that is false. That is your opinion. Okay, that is your opinion. For as far as we all know, okay, the judicial institution has approved a media as a space of transmitting information. Now, what you ask yourself is, did she actually grant an interview with those body of media? And that is truth. The honest fact, they went, they interviewed her, and what they reported was what she said. When the police came and they gave their report, the same thing that those people told the police was what they reported. Those media space, you say you don't want to take what the media space are saying. That is your own opinion. But for people that cares to know what they want to know, for them to have a better conclusive part of whatever conversation that they want to put themselves in and make their reasonable submission, they must at least give a fair hearing to any detailed information that is out there. And as far as we all know, that information is out there. But it will be so ignorant for people not to assess and evaluate that information. Because how do you want to get a better landing when you don't evaluate several alternatives that is out there that is going to help your case? Even I now further made a reference to CTC, the statement that Baba made under oath, where he mentioned that he did not consult anybody, including the mother of the deceased, that he took the decision himself to bury Mohbad. I also I gave 3 instances. Not just one, not just 2, not just 3. 3 instances that people decide to throw away, and you still come up and say it doesn't make sense. So how do you want to actually get the sense?
Now you have posed the question, right? Now you just posed the question. Can I come in now? Yeah, thank you. Top movie. You and I know that you are just trying to shift this goalpost, but I would bring it out to you. I will count it in front of you, and I will name you with it. You see, when we started this conversation, you said the question I asked that you answered my question with. I asked you that, Top movie, did Wunmi sanction that burial by going or not? Then you immediately run back to that Punch news that there was a day Punch reported the news that so blah blah blah. Zlatan and Wunmi said they told Baba not to bury that child. That is where I have a problem with you. Now you are coming back to CTC, which is another case entirely. But let us iron this Punch thing. I am telling you categorically, Top movie, that it might be true that Punch reported that, but are you telling me that Punch reported what they heard Wunmi say to Baba, or they heard Zlatan told Baba, or they reported what Zlatan and Wunmi told them? Mr. Teman Sheni,
and I respond to you.
Am I believe very much? Master
now you are speaking Yoruba, and I told you I don't understand Yoruba.
What I'm telling you is that you should get your words right. Oh, ni so wípé Punch report pé wọ́n sọ fún Baba. That is wrong, man.
Wait. What you're saying now, you're speaking to yourself right now, because I don't understand whatever. You see all this thing you spoke in Yoruba, I know yet Jack.
I'm not even ready to engage.
If you're having a conversation with me and you decide to speak your language,
let me respond to your concerns. Okay. It's okay. 1 minute, please. Let me respond to your concern. You see, Tom, let's do this. Okay. Can you hear me? Hello.
Pabayano, go ahead.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. So the thing is this one. Make things very easy for yourself, so that it will be easy for you and be easy for other people. I have different way I engage people depending on how much. Sometimes I see their capacity is. Sometimes I struggle to also catch up with other people's capacity. Let's not get it wrong. We all don't have the same capacity. Some people are very intelligent, they have very fast IQ. Some people are very low. And we have to, whenever you detect that, then you have to try to be more clear and elaborative. Sometimes you don't have to say many things, okay? You have to pick it one by one. Right? So let's pick everything you have said one by one, all right, so that we can make you yourself understand that. And I also want Sandy to support you as we are going into this top movie. just because I heard you talking about the judicial approving social media as a place of information. I don't know whether you understood what you were saying. I want clarity on that. What do you mean? Do you mean that if social media, if newspaper posts something, so it's a fact? Is that what you were trying to say? Or what do you mean?
Okay. What I said, are you hearing Papa right now?
Sure, I hear you.
I said, okay, that the courts approved.
And which court? Sorry, which court? Which court?
Wait, I will come to that one after the other. Get my words right first, then we'll move to the which.
Don't forget, it is the law that is the legislature that makes law. Okay, we don't know. Are you talking about law or court? Because court, they have to be in case before the court.
You will calm down.
Okay. No, I just want to. I want to help you so that you'll be guided. Go on.
No, they put and say you want to help.
Okay. Go on. Say what you want to say.
Allow me to say whatever I want to say. And I said that the court approved media as the channel of transmitting information.
Which court, please? Which court? Which court, please?
Now, and I now cited the issue
that you are making things difficult. You are making things difficult. Which court, please? Which court?
Calm down now. Calm down. I'm talking about the Corona court. I'm talking about the Ikorodu High Court. Remember that when they wanted to do their substitution method, they might wait now, Paparano. They advised them that they can, serve them through the media. Okay, courts can give you alternative means of substitute.
Some of it just wait.
A party through the media.
Some of you wait, please. Just relax. Calm down. That's why I said that. Just relax. I don't know.
So
just relax. Wait. Some of you wait. Relax.
Wait now, Paparano. Wait now. In that sense, whereby the court approves media, okay, to be able to serve a party in a particular judicial process.
You see, even Sandra ran away. Even Sandra ran away. Sandra run leave you.
No, it's not about Sandra running away.
Sandra come back.
Wait now, what defense do you have to that? You when they talk with me.
I will defend it. Let's bring Sandra back. With Sandra come back, so that you not just be you and you be feeling maybe people are pressing. Sandra, please come back, so that at least we'll have a neutral.
No worries.
Now stop worrying. Yeah. Now you shouldn't be mentioning the Corona court, because the Corona court, first of all, has nothing.
I said Ikorodu court. Ikorodu High Court. That was where MOHBAD wrote the application of the.
It's a magistrate court. It's a magistrate court.
I said yes now. That's what I said. I was trying to refer to Ikorodu court. Just wait. Even that you are still wrong. Okay. The application, I don't know what application you have, all right? The application... I'm talking about this.
Stop forcing
method of
Stop moving. I've been long on this case, and you met me on this case just from back. Okay? So please, just listen. There are places you can argue, there are places you can listen. The application that was filed by MOHBAD father the second time. The first application, 2 applications was filed to the court. The first application was seeking the court permission to deliver the motion to Wumi by hand. And when the bailiff went and they couldn't find Wumi, all that time Wumi was not living in that house. Okay, so they had to reapply again, seeking the court permission to paste it in her former address gates. There is nowhere where they said they want to post it on the newspaper. There is nowhere in this case so far. If you can provide one, I'll be fine with it. And they have to post it. They have to paste it in that gate. Were you aware of that or not?
Parano, I will bring that information to you.
Okay.
Now, remember, when they went to the gates, all right, and they pasted the gates, all right, there was an application that they wrote after they did not get her in that residence. Okay? And the application that you should know, I was giving reference to what what was obtained in court. Now, if you go to a particular resident of whoever party that is involved in the judicial process, and you are unable to serve that party, okay, and when you apply for a substitutional means, the court may grant you the permission to serve through the media.
No. Stop moving. Please listen.
Apparently, wait now. True or false?
Now, okay, wait. It's okay. Just relax. You're saying it is whatever request. The court is never going to be used as a tool for every individual to fulfill or to think for you. The court don't think for you. The court is to grant whatever you request for or to reject it with some valid reason. Now, if you request from the court that in case this person is not found at home, that you want to serve this person through the media, as long as it's stated in the application, that may be granted by the court. But in this case of Mohbad, it was never stated to serve Wunmi through the media. It was stated to serve her by her last address gates, and that was what was granted by the court. Do you understand?
Paparano, do you understand our line of argument?
Yeah.
Our line of argument. I want you to understand.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm telling you what is right. You are the one trying to argue.
This is our line of argument because Joy was coming from a point whereby he don't believe anything from the media space. And I'm making him to
okay, but wait, it's a media effect. It's a media effect.
Wait now.
You are too slow now. You have to be quick now. It's a media effect. You are too slow. It's a media effect.
Wait now. You can get fact from the media.
But it's media fact. Does media represent fact?
You can get fact from the media.
That's not my question. Does media represent fact? It's a two different thing.
Media represents transparency. That is what I know.
That's not my question. It's a media fact. Simple.
You can get fact from the media. Don't lost me.
You are bringing yourself in now. Let me make this guy understand things. It's media fact.
Paparano, what you understand is that you can get anything from the media. You can get fact from the media.
Anything from anything. Yeah, but there are procedures to establish whether it's factual. Just because it's on the media doesn't mean it's fact, right?
Now, what you understand is the details involved what you look into. Paparano, when you get information from the media, Paparano, look at it this way. When you get information from the media, what you'll be more concerned is about the details in that information. Those details are what you are going to evaluate.
Why Sandra? Sandra, why you running this guy?
Paparano now. Those details there in the information is what you are going to evaluate to ascertain the facts, the factual base there. That is what you're going to do. Now, when the media wait now, calm down now. I don't know why your body did you fast, like say you want kanta, no. Allow me to learn so I can understand me. I told him that even the court approves the media as a tool of transmitting information, and that is true. When in a case, in the judicial case, that you don't have that capacity to serve the party involved, and you reach for substituted means of service, the court may grant you the right to serve whoever party involved through the media, television, and so on, online. That is the point I'm trying to make at that particular argument, all right? And I'm not trying to say that you cannot get whatever else on the media, but the details in the information is what you work with. Now, the information there entails that it was an interview with Wunmi, and all what they reported was what she said, and that was what they reported. And you that you're saying is a lie. You have not even worked with the details. If she actually got the interview with them, like why would somebody in that kind of credible media company come up and say we interviewed this person and she said this thing and she did not say it, she will now come up and say she will not say anything. If you are reporting something negative about you today, and
can I ask you a question before you go further? I just have one question for you. No, wait. Let me question Top Movie. Wait, you have said enough. Let me just ask you a question, then you will continue. Okay, you said the media. Yeah, you said the interview with me, and she said what happened, right? Right?
You need to
I said right? Yes or no? Wait now. Yes or no?
Wait, don't be asking me yes because people will just no wait.
Oh God.
I need to make sure that you are
just simple question I want to ask you before we drag enough. Let me ask you a simple question. You said the Punch News posted that they posted that Wumi interview Wumi that Wumi and Baba told Zlatan and Wumi told Baba not to bury Mohbad, and that's the fact, right?
Sazot, you allow me to tell you what
God.
I said.
Wait now, just say yes or no.
What I said. Allow me to tell you what I said. Because you people are running.
Okay, say what he said. Okay, say what he said. Okay, we are listening, but I don't want you to drag too much, please. This is very simple.
I'm not dragging with anybody. Hello, listen to me. The only problem is that when I say things and they cut me short, they run up with things I did not say. This is what I said, okay? I said after the toxicology was read, 7th of June at the coroner inquest, okay? Wumi was interviewed and she gave a response on what she thought, what her thought was concerning what transpired, and she said it was because of the decomposition and everything. She said if Baba did not bury him, at least we would have gotten a result. It won't be inconclusive. And she mentioned that her in particular pleaded with him not to bury him, not even her herself, even Bella. She mentioned names of people that asked him not to bury him. And I referred them to go and check Punch newspaper that interview was there. And somebody is saying that he did not believe the interview that is there in the Punch. And I said, how won't you believe a media body? Even courts approve media body as their medium of transmitting information. And that is when Paparano came in, and I gave him instances that if there is a case of substitution service whereby you are not able to serve the party in person, the court may grant you to serve through the media. So why would somebody just say you don't believe it when there are details there in the information that's also so?
Can I come in now?
What the person told us. I want to ask you.
Wait now. Wait. We are here, man. Just call me. Wait. Okay, Top Movie. Okay, this same media house interviewed Baba, right? Right.
So, I don't know about
this.
Baba.
Okay, for me, this same media you are saying about Wumi, they interview Wumi, they also interview Baba. So do you want to conclude now that all what Baba told them, Baba was right? That's the fact, right?
What Baba told them? I don't understand where you're coming from.
Like let me say all the media that have interviewed Baba, and Baba said so many things, even about the lawyer, that he met the lawyer in the house, that there was medical attest for Mohbad, that there was a fake what can I say, this thing, a will signed by Tom Prince. Is that true? Is that not? Yeah, is it true? Yes, all the interview, because they are all media houses. So do you want to tell me that now? But my brother, I'm coming. I know Top Movie. He's very cunning. Me too, I'm coming.
Wait, are you not done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yes, respond to me, please.
That is why I said, okay. So this is what I said. That's why I said you can find anything in the media. You can also find facts in the media. But what you understand is that in every information you find in the media, there are details that you will evaluate on. And that is why I gave instance in Josie's statements in the CTC. And that is where I went to. I did not just give that media from Punch as my analogy example. I also had to refer to his CTC, the statement he made.
No.
So you now understand that I am collaborating what the media said. Wait.
Now, wait. Wait, please. Wait. I know this guy in and out. I know his brain. Yes,
this is it. I am now trying to collaborate what I referred to in the media with what Baba said in the CTC at Corona. So in those two lines, he said this. Wumi said this. Amuba Dosi said this in the CTC. Now, if that particular statement she made to media that I beg him not to bury Mohbad and other people pleaded with him. That is what Wumi said in the media. And Joseph Aloba said in the CTC, I did not consult them before I buried. I made the decision myself. Are they not saying the same thing that Baba did the burial himself?
Okay, let me answer you. Don't go further, please. Don't go further. Let me answer you. Is there any part in the CTC that Wumi said what she said in the media that she and Zlatan begged Baba? Did she say that in the CTC? Can you read that part for us, please?
Sazot.
No. Can you read that for us?
I did not mention anything about Wumi saying anything about Zlatan.
No, but you compare Baba's own. No, but you compare Baba's also statement to the CTC. Me too. I want to compare the media that Wumi, the interview Wumi, what she said to the media and what she said in the CTC. Is there anything the same thing? Is there anything like that?
You are not getting it now.
No, I'm getting it off movie.
Wait.
I'm getting it.
Wait,
okay.
Calm down. Now, relax. Our point of contention is Josie buried Mohbad. Okay? Josie was the person that buried Mohbad. Okay? That is my stand. Okay?
No. Yes, that's your stand. That's your stand. But now, what was Mr. IT guy stand was Wumi consented to it too. No. I will not forget. Wait. No, he was there because that was the point that was coming from. That Wumi consented to the burial because if not, she also participated. She threw a white cloth, she threw sand, she participated. She never stopped anybody from not burying Mohbad. So it means she was also consented by it. So not only Baba buried Mohbad, Wumi also buried Mohbad. In fact, if we want to say who actually we define the definition of burial, Wumi will be in that category because she actually throws sand. Baba never throws sand. Baba never throws sand.
I can't stand it. I can't stand someone.
Hello, if you cannot stand me, just go and sleep. Go and sleep. You cannot stand me, go and sleep. Salso, this is what I will tell you.
Just hold on.
Okay, tell me, my friend.
You can say whatever. Wait, Salso.
No, don't move it. We have to be factual in this thing. We have to be truthful. Let's say the truth. It will not bite us, please.
Let me tell you this, Salso.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you this, okay? Now, if you want to understand very well this particular situation of argument, all you need to do is to read the CTC of Josie himself, speaking under oath at the Corona, telling everybody, target audience, that he was the one that solely decided to bury Mohbad without consulting anybody. That is Josie's statement from now till ever. So if anybody is trying to change his statement, trying to cut him a slack, I will not blame that person. Because like I said, from the initial onset, he has been the person manipulating the sympathizing public. So many people are trying to come out from that manipulation. It will be difficult for people to come out from that manipulation, and it's okay, it's fine. But he will not change that statement that he has given under oath. And that statement will stand any day, any time.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but top movie,
right.
top movie, we are not denying that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, go.
You see, top movies. I understand you now. I won't lie to you. I get your point, and I'm happy that you've made your point. For real, can we just move on? Because at this point, if Salzot will be really would want to tell you the truth, and Papariano here, and even this guy that just climbed up now, I mean, would just want to tell you the truth. You have successfully confused us today, because when we started having this particular conversation, you brought in the idea of CTC, and then Salzot is asking you a very germane question now, that point out, recite that part of CTC that Wumi mentioned in there, that I and Zlatan said to Baba not to bury. Okay, good. Because then I even when I wanted to answer you, I said forget CTC. That this was what I was thinking. Just forget that CTC. Let us talk about you talking about Punch News that reported that Wumi told them, or that she and Zlatan, that they told Baba not to bury Mohbad. No, fact, you've laid it down. Then I asked you that, do you now say that Punch is reporting that based on the fact that they gathered, or based on what they heard from a report someone is giving to them? Then you go while you went wild on me, and then IT guy was trying to also make a meaning of the whole thing, but you successfully confused us. You didn't convince anyone. I am not convinced. If others are convinced, no problem. But let us just move on for the moving on sake. Now, I want to bring another note, or like another line of thoughts with you, top movie. Now, top movie, are you saying that Wumi have been so eager to get the same justice Baba Mohbad have been working towards to get, as Wumi been doing the same thing in tandem with what Baba Mohbad has been doing? Let us just have a little conversation around that.
This is what I will tell you, Joa, and I will be honest with you. Okay, I am not here to actually say I am trying to protect or support anybody. Okay, anytime I come up to speak, I always speak in the stand of the law. I always speak on the ground of the Constitution. I always try to be lawful, protecting legal rights. That is my point anytime I come up to speak. And if it happens that my legal way of communicating and supporting rights, okay, happens to support or happens to back an individual, that is how it is. If you decide to judge based on morals, there is always going to be conflict of interest. And that is what basically many people do. And that is why I'm different. Because I believe in a criminal case, it is done legally. Okay? That is what I believe. And legal right must be protected. Now, to answer you very well, all right? This is what I will tell you. While I was having conversation with you, I did not come all out to you. And I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not saying anything I will say here. You should pick it and you should take on with it. I'm just trying to provide more information so that at least when you're doing your own comprehension yourself at any point in time, you will have a better soft landing and a positive conclusion in making your decision at the end of the day. And that's the best I can do. Because I honestly and sincerely believe that from what you just asked me now, you are still on the wrong side of the reality. Asking me between Josie and Wumi, who do I think is asking for justice? But the truth and the reality point of this whole thing is that Josie is actually in for injustice, not justice itself. Not justice himself.
Like how? Point me a like how? Bring no. Point out a scenario, please. Point one scenario before you go further. Like how? Like how? No, let him point out one scenario first.
The opportunity to bring in all this confusion. Just allow him to know.
Okay.
Now, this is what I'm saying. Somebody is crying. Now this is what I'll say. All right.
Stop moving.
Everybody.
Give me 1 minute. I want to go to the bathroom. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Stop moving. When you guys are saying for the past 1 year, it's only Baba Mohbad that is looking for justice in that whole family. That is totally wrong. For the past 1 year, what Baba Mohbad did with justice, nothing. Who Baba Mohbad sue? Nobody. So you guys think going to Uriyomi, going to Berekete, it is what's going to bring justice? Coming to social media, attacking Wumi, attacking who is want to attack. That's what is going to bring the justice.
I don't like
Baba Mohbad has never sued anybody. It is the public, excuse me. It is the public that pushing Baba Mohbad. It is the public that petition. Excuse me. It is the public that petition for
They are always in defense now. They are always in defense. So just leave him. They are always just blaming Baba, but they can never blame Wumi. They can never point any.
The question is very simple. Now, there is a camp from the wife of the so-called.
Let me explain better. Now, I was making submission. Okay, I was actually making submission before.
Of course, he's
wait now.
Yeah, go on, Drag. All right, go on.
Drag. Wait. See, whether we like it or not, for the past 14 months, there is a whole lot of things out there, a whole lot. So when I'm trying to talk, like Paparano said, I say a whole lot. And the reason why I'm saying this, I don't want to leave my conversation without details. Because when you leave your conversation open or you make a statement open, people will tend to twist it. All right? I have said something before, and up to today, people are still twisting it. Like, I will use that one also as an example. Now, concerning what I said, that the injustice that Josie has been playing all this while is channeling the whole energy by manipulating the sympathizing public based on his personal agenda, but he is doing that in the expense of setting the daughter-in-law up for defamation.
Top movies.
And that has been his objective. And now the instances, let me give instances. Let me give the instances. Now,
no, don't give any instance. Don't give any instance. Can you wait from this panel and everybody in the comment section that you are answering the question that Dra asked you, Top Movies? Can you just restate that question Dra asked you and then continue answering? So we know that you have yourself in that.
Which
so
question
you have even forgotten. You have even
I
forgotten
am answering it now. Wait, Amen. I am answering the question and you're telling me I'm not answering it. That's what I'm asking you. Which question again am I answering?
You're saying something different and nobody has all the here for you to continue.
No. I am answering you. I am still on the same line, but you refuse to listen.
Let's ask you the question.
I have not forgotten the question. Allow me to answer. I have not forgotten the question, and that is what I'm answering. And I'm
not answering the question, and nobody has all day for you.
I am answering you the question.
Up and down.
I am giving you the answer, and I'm giving you the answer.
Let's show you know the question.
I have the question, and I want to answer it. He asked me between yourself and
understand the question. You are not answering the question. Restate the question. Prove yourself that you are intact.
You calm down, let me talk. Calm down, let me talk. Calm down, let me talk. You calm down. I will still come to you because you made a mistake the last time here in Paparano's platform. I will still come to you
and answer it.
Calm down, then you listen. You just have to listen.
Otherwise,
you have to
any person listening to you will be wasting his time.
You have to listen. You just have to listen. I have been talking calmly since, and you're coming here to upset me. And when I start speaking now, people say I'm going off the board. Allow me to talk, or if you want to talk, I will leave you to talk.
Be proud of you.
If you want to talk, I will allow you to talk.
Stop wasting people's time. This is not psychiatric.
Hello, if you want to have a conversation, you open your mouth and you want to have a conversation, you talk. Don't come here and start lamenting. There is no way you are lament. You don't lament here. The other day you came up to tell Papariano that DNA agreement by court agreement approval is a precedent. The whole you are still an upcoming, you still be upcoming lawyer.
Don't move it. Do you know that you two lies? You are trying so hard to manipulate this case. Do you know that we have a photo? The last picture you show about MOHBAD'S hand, the last video you show, it's not the same video that they posted outside. That was the video they sent to the North. Do you know that? Can I prove it to you right now? Let me send it to Papariano. The hand that you brought the last time, that hand has stitches. And the other video, the last hand, the first hand we saw for about MOHBAD'S hand, that hands have no stitches. So it means that you are manipulating this case so hard for us. You are manipulating this case for Wunmi indirectly. The same way you think Baba is manipulating us, you also are doing the same thing. You are behind computer manipulating everything to bring to the public. You have to stop it, Top Movie. You have to stop it. If you don't want a trailer that will jam your generation, you have to stop it. You are manipulating. And you are manipulating so hard again for Wunmi too. So how do you want justice to prevail? How do you want justice? Don't sound me. I don't like people who one-sided. No. I don't like it.
You really tried a lot for even listening to this, wasting your time.
Listen, look at it this way. I said what I said. You should allow me to build my point. I will give you guys enough example. But you guys are
respond to me. The video you brought, respond to me. The video of MOHBAD you brought the last time, is it the same? No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. You manipulated the hand. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh God, who have two phones? Please, who have two phones? Let me send you. Send me. Who can send me their phone number? Let me send this video. These two hands, different hands. Oh, now let's go to the media.
Go to my profile. You will see it there. It's there.
The picture is there, and let's check the other video of the first video they posted. It's never the same. This one you brought has stitches on it. And MOHBAD'S original hand has no stitches. The original video we have has no stitches. You are manipulating it. You are manipulating everything for Wunmi. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. I have it on my phone right now. It's not the same.
That is all I'm trying to do.
You are enlightening us, but you are manipulating behind. You are trying to manipulate, not enlighten. You are not enlightening. Because even this money, what he came with is to manipulate people against Baba, saying that Baba has collected money and he has done DNA, a private DNA, and there is no result yet. But what is Wunmi doing? What has Wunmi been doing? The same thing Baba can do, Wunmi has the right to do it too for MOHBAD. The same thing Baba is doing, Wunmi can also do that. Why can't you ask Wunmi for you to contribute for her to do DNA, private autopsy? Why can't you tell Wunmi to do DNA easily for the public? Why?
You know what was trying to
You are just here to manipulate everything against Baba, but you are supporting Wunmi for what? You can't take it. You are just manipulating. Stop moving. You are just manipulating. Nothing more. Nothing more. You are trying so hard to change the narrative for Wunmi, and we cannot allow you. People are intelligent. You cannot, and we can't allow that. You cannot, and we can't allow that. You cannot, and we can't allow that. Okay, now yes. So what is and about that? What is Wunmi stand about? No, what is Wunmi stand? Now, Wunmi knew that Baba was lying. Has she ever said anything about that?
Wunmi is the reason for the
Okay, no.
Wunmi is the reason for
Wunmi is never the reason for corona inquest. Wunmi has never been the reason for anything in MOHBAD'S case. Wunmi has never took any step details, everything.
Did Wumi visit Falana?
Yes, but not for Mohbad's case. She wanted to shield herself. She wanted to shield herself, not for Mohbad's case. Yes, now that's the truth now. That's the truth. Yes, amen.
Stop wasting your time. This is how you allow this boy to manipulate you.
You are still at this upcoming lawyer.
And then
you need to go and learn. You lack experience. So that you came up and you said that the judge agreement is a precedent. It's a judicial precedent.
He can
you are not qualified to be a lawyer. You are not qualified to be a lawyer. You are still that.
Why then
you are not qualified to be a lawyer. You know nothing. You know nothing about law. You know nothing about law. Who told you that the agreement approved by a judge is a legal precedent? Who told you that? Where did you learn that one from? Whose school told you that? Whose school told you that? You don't have any legal knowledge. And you are claiming you are a lawyer. You are still an apprentice lawyer. Somebody that came up and you was saying that
do you have to phones, please? I want to prove something. Let's look for the hand of Mohbad before and check on top. I check on top movies profile and take the picture he has there about Mohbad hand. Please, let's show it to the world. For people to know that top movie is actually manipulating everything.
I saw that clip as well. I saw you 2 days ago. So top movie is just ranting and making that because he knows exactly what's happening in this justice. I do have the opportunity to cancel the account. I have less followers.
How is it binding in another case? How is it binding in another case? Do you understand what
can you mute top movie, please? We want to talk top movie.
You are not doing a great job here. That's it.
Do you understand what it is?
Top movies. You are not
top movie. Can you just chill?
I'm not here for you. I'm not here for anybody. I'm not here to give people clarity from the manipulation of Josie.
I understand. We've had you. Can you just give us a chance?
You are here to manipulate. That's it. You don't want to engage and listen to the people, but to manipulate. That's your plan. That's your plan. No, it's not the truth. Because if you think Baba can do private autopsy, there's nothing wrong for me to do private autopsy too. Let's go and do private autopsy so you guys can answer for accountability. You guys can answer. Leave Baba alone. You never gave Baba anything to do. Wumi is also family of Mohbad. Let her do her own responsibility. Let Wumi do her own responsibility too.
Now listen, I want you to do something, please, before you spend your time, because there are certain persons that we value their time. I need you to ask
boy lawyer.
First
of all, explain to everybody why do you say that a judge approval for agreement is a judicial precedent? Explain to everybody here.
Move forward here.
Everybody follow though. Explain to everybody. You are coming here to speak like a
not to waste time. Almost 490 people.
Explain to people here that are listening. How will you say an agreement approved by a judge is a judicial precedent? Explain to people.
Stop movies.
Explain.
Don't shut up your mouth. Listen now. No, go on. Now waiting, I don't they do. Now waiting, we don't they do from far back and be this.
I don't come here.
Can you hear me? I'm trying to pass an information. I just ask this guy to restate the question you asked him.
I don't always normally allow to fly. When I know that somebody is wrong, the person is wrong. The manipulation is too much. And that's what is affecting most of these people.
Top movies, you and I have never engaged, and this is the first time. We just do a good job.
I came with trust. Sorry, let me refresh your memory. Wait, Dra. Let me refresh your memory, okay?
That's one guy they call. You're allowing your time.
Son of the South.
Can you just ask this person a question and
and I gave you trophy on your platform.
Yoruba people will say every no. People like top movies, we would open them to the public. It's not as if we will castigate them, it's not as if we will ridicule them, but we will open them to the public, and the public will know the kind of people they are moving with. That's just what I'm here. So
that is why I said you should just use this as an example. Ask him to take the question. Someone that cannot remember what you said just 3 minutes ago, and you're wasting your time arguing with him. How is that possible?
Somebody that is coming to tell people that agreement that we are enjoying is impossible. You know, what does he know?
What I'm trying to do is to save your time and energy for him.
What does he know?
So,
do a boy lawyer. What does he know?
That there will be value.
They speak nonsense. They disgrace yourself. Go and meet aristocrats to enlighten you. You are still a boy.
Don't allow.
No wonder African TV not to use.
Wasting your time, please.
No wonder African TV not use. Even African TV not use. Boy lawyer. African TV said no. You are too small. You are too small.
I believe top movies. I believe you are a lettered person. You are
and if you want to have a conversation with
your master,
have a conversation with me. He's actually behaving like a woman right now. Even some women cannot behave like top movies.
If you really want to have a conversation,
women cannot even behave like you. You are more like women attitude. Why are you talking like a girl, like a woman, like a lady? It's not done like that, please.
We have
ask this guy a simple question. Just ask this boy a simple question.
And we have
to rephrase your question.
Because he can add so many scenarios.
That Wumi at the time advised.
Don't bother yourself. Even if they ask him, he will still twist it. Let's go further, please.
I want him to end up disgracing himself because I know he will not be able to ask
you enlighten me today, top movies. You made me understand that in the CCTV, Baba agreed. Baba affirmed that he took those decisions on his own,
and that
which
is
why
you now you know.
Criticizing.
And now you know.
You understand? Listen now. You listen now. Yeah. That is conversation.
Please do not change this topic to another line. That is what
it's still just your mind.
He's looking for a way when you ask him a question, he starts beating about the bush and try to see how we divert the whole discussion to another topic when he can't answer you. And when you allow him to continue that you're giving chance for a mad person to display. Yeah, it's not acceptable.
Now,
drop you, baby lawyer.
Now, top movie. So, thank you. Top movie. So, thank you for enlightening me and making me understand that we need to do more by pressing Baba more to talk about that particular side. Thank you. But, however, you are not doing a very good job by trying to convince every other.
I am not saying you people should press Baba Mohbad. I said you people should not identify with him.
Hold on. This is a conversation. Of course, I know you might cut me, but let me tender that my line of thought so that you cut me based on whatever I've said. You get just don't cut me halfway. Now, this is what I'm trying to point at, right? You are not doing a good job, not a very fantastic job, by not convincing every other person. You didn't even convince me fully. I was just I wouldn't say wise. I was just smart enough to understand what you're trying to say because you kept arguing on little things that you might have said.
Ask question that you want to stop giving us this sermon. I'm not here to, if you like, you believe. If you like, don't believe. I'm here to give more information. All you need to do is to go and verify. I'm not asking you to just believe anything I say. To go and verify.
That is good. That is just
stop giving all this sermon. If you need any more clarification, you need information.
You heard what Paparazzi told you. As much as you cannot criticize Wumi, top movie, Paparazzi has stated it clear to you that as much as you cannot condemn Wumi, don't condemn Baba here. He told you. Don't condemn Baba here. If you can't condemn Wumi here, then don't condemn Baba. Because there's no way Wumi has been perfect in this case. She has done so many wrongs. And you guys have not seen it. So we can't allow you to give your information if it is only about Baba. We can't.
102 people back to
separate your daughters from his shell. You people are wasting your time.
Why you understand is that when you lack information, you seek for the information. And I'm giving you the information. All you need to do is to verify them.
And then
I'm not saying you must.
We don't need your information. Stop moving. Your information is just one-sided. We don't need it. We want a neutral person. No, it's not convincing. No, stop moving. Give information about Wumi too, not only about Baba. No. Not only Baba. No, but Papa Rana said he's not going to allow that. If you can't take conversation, then we can't allow you to give information. You have to be engaging people in so many different things. But you can't be defensive every time. No. You can't be defensive. Allow people to talk and you to talk. Let's see how you can rub minds, how we can understand each other. But not to say, just to give information one-sided. No, we can't.
Baba,
what do you mean by being defensive?
No, don't move.
What do you mean by being defensive?
Baba gave his own account of the whole story, which might have some inconsistency. That is the case, no problem. But in this case now, let me assume you are mouthpiece of Wumi here. And this inconsistency, I want you to just answer me straight, like you are the mouthpiece of Wumi here. Why did they bury that man at a time everybody should know what happened, and he was buried? And then this wife came out that no, I told this man not to go and bury him. But not a single time, not once has this woman told Baba that, did I say this or not? I bet charge him to court or, petition him that, why did you bury your son? Do you think there is some kind of collaboration between that family that is making them go against each other, thereby dividing the public? If you don't get that question, I will rephrase. But just let me know if you understand.
Let me tell you. Let me respond to you. Okay. And I will respond to you in this way. Okay. Just to you. I'm not saying that anything I will tell you now, you should take it, but in your own church mind, okay? Just listen to it the way I'm going to put it. Now, Wumi, okay, was not in support. She was not consulted by Josie. Like I referred you to the CTC and you've seen it, and that is the honest truth. Now, she had no capacity at that point to prevent him, that is Josie, from carrying out what he has already concluded. She was practically helpless. Josie did not listen to her. Does it make sense to you? That she had to let that go based on the fact that she was not capable. And for the fact that that is the father of the husband, the mark of respect will not allow her to proceed with legal or other ways. Does it make sense to you? Does any of this thing make sense to you?
Now, you've posed the question. Now, I will answer you based on your question. The question I asked, however, you did not answer. Now, thank you that you brought us back to where I made said option. But this is civil now. Let's go back to that way. Talk movie. Does this mean that by her accepting that, well, the father is the head of the family and owns the child, she also concurred to the burial?
Now, that is totally incorrect. That is what? Totally incorrect. Now, let me tell you something. When you're talking about...
Stop moving. Before you go further, let me also... Stop moving. Stop moving. You have answered that. No, you have answered that now. You have... Don't shout. Don't shout. Don't shout. But you have answered, Dra. You said that's not possible. No. You have responded already.
You did not allow him to shoot himself in the leg. And he was about to, stop moving. Only you said just now. That Wunmi did not sanction that. And then she reported in one news outlet that they told Baba not to. But now I'm asking you, is a reverse psychology on you? I'm asking you a question. That does it mean that she put her accent on that because she wouldn't want to?
Then I told you that is not correct. Now, and I responded to you by telling you that wait now, Dra, listen to you. Listen to yourself very well. Okay? Listen to yourself very well. Listen to yourself very, very well. If you're asking a question, you listen to yourself.
Yeah, Dra, the question I want you to ask Top Movie, what was the step Wunmi took to stop Baba if she did not consent to it? No, Top Movie. This is a question to you now. This is a question to you. Top Movie, this is a question now. What step that day or that time? What step did Wunmi do to stop Baba if she did not consent to it? What step did she took? If she did not consent to it, what was the step she took? Figure, answer me, please.
On this person, that is why just a simple question, a simple way you ask the question.
Amen. If we did not finish Top Movie today, she will not rest. Let's try to finish him. Let's try to pin him. Then he will never come back. He will take it maybe after 1 month. Don't save him. Let's finish him. Amen. Let's engage Top Movie, please. Amen. Let's engage him. Let's engage him. Then when he go today, it will take again another 1 month to strategize before he come again. So let's talk.
He doesn't have any capacity.
Okay, no problem. Leave Amen.
It's too low.
Yes, leave Amen. It's okay. It's okay. Top Movie.
Allow him to pour his frustration on
exactly. No. We shouldn't continue that way. Let him answer my question.
I will give him the opportunity.
Top Movie. Leave him now. Leave him.
Asking him. He has been trying. So
yeah, but we are dragging him back. Don't worry. We are dragging him back to there. So that question.
How many times will I engage you?
Top Movie, Dra asked you a question, right? Top Movie, Dra asked you a question, right? You said, no, Dra asked you a question. You have answered it already. You said no. Then, now I want to ask you a question. If Wunmi did not consent to the burial, what step did she took that time to stop Baba not to bury Mohbad? Answer me, please.
Now, let me ask you a question, Dra. I will come back to you before I will go to Souths. All right? Like I told you, okay? Let me say you, for instance, all right? You have this case with let me say you have a case with somebody that is more superior than you, all right? And your property is in your possession. Your property is in your possession. And based on the fact that you are owing him, he came to you, you refused to pay, and he collected your property. And based on the fact that you don't have the capacity to fight him, does it mean that you willingly gave that property to him, or he forcefully took it from you? I'm asking you.
The question is very straightforward. Anyway. Yeah, I'm with you. Yes.
Wait, answer.
The question is very straightforward. Yeah, I will answer. I'm answering now. I heard your question. You said, let me even pose the question. Yeah, let me pose the question back to you so that you understand. You know that.
Answer first now before you pose the question. Answer.
No, I'm not posing a question. I'm rephrasing. I'm resubmitting that question back to you so that you are certain in yourself that I know what I'm saying when I'm answering. Get my point? Now, you asked me now that peradventure I'm owing someone, and then the time to repay the debt is as elapsed. Then this person swooped in to get my property. Do I have any right to withhold that person from getting my property, or I should just let go? Is that your question? If I'm right? If I am right?
No, that's not the question, Tra. That's the question.
Now let me ask the question. I won't answer nonsense. Oh yeah. Now let me ask the question again so that I will get you right.
Now, now this is what I asked you. All right. You are owning somebody that is more superior than you. Maybe a hefty person. Okay. And he came to you to demand for what you owe to him. All right. But you don't have it. All right. So he decided on his own to pick your valuable. It could be anything. Forcefully. All right. And you could not do anything based on the fact that you are not in that capacity to do so. Like you are helpless, you could not do anything because you know very well that this person is, you cannot do anything. Will you say you gave him the consent to take it?
Thank you.
Can I answer this question, please?
No, let me answer because he posed the question to me. I did
I know hear you. I know hear you.
No. Because no, it doesn't. It's inconsequential. Now, you use the word consent. Yeah, and that is where I will start. You said, would I consent to the person getting the thing forcefully because he has more power than me? Good. Because you use the word consent. Was there a consent before I collected the debt, the loan, before I borrowed what I borrowed from this person? Do we have a legal document that this is what will happen when I default?
Thank you.
No, if there is that, then I will fall back to the consent that this is the legal binding within us. And if I have faulted, if I am the one that defaulted now, then the person is right to have to do it, even if the person is it doesn't have more, if I'm powerful than the person. That consent makes me so
just say if that was the agreement.
Why are you missing the point?
What legal consent?
No. Top movie. Let me answer you now. Top movie, let me answer you. Wait, you are there already, but you have not yet. Wait.
Now, this person now, if you want to win this argument, and I won't make you.
Wait. His perspective is that. His perspective.
You are helpless.
His perspective is coming from his dad. You are helpless. Wait. He's trying to tell you that, like in Wumi position, Wumi cannot question Baba. She was helpless because Baba is the father, right? But you, as a wife, you also have another legal stand. Even if you are not legally married, but you are engaged, you have rights. You have authorities you can complain to. You have family you can call to consent to. You have so many ways. You can bring it on social media for the people to know that this is what is going on.
Baba is the owner of the child. Baba is the owner of Mohbad, but Baba is not the owner of Mohbad's son.
Exactly. So wait now, wait. And know that every human being also belongs to the state, not only Baba. Mohbad doesn't belong to Baba alone. So if Wumi will have taken the necessary step to the authorities, they will have stopped Baba not to bury Mohbad. Thank you, Top Movie.
Now,
what you saying now?
Wait now.
If Baba, hey, I want you to link it. I want you to link that question back to our discussion. Yeah.
See now,
I've answered your question. Now link it back.
There are three vital elements that you fail to pick in this scenario that I just dropped to you. Number one, you are helpless. Okay? You are in a position whereby you can't do nothing. All right? And the party involved is somebody.
Why?
There's nobody that is helpless.
No, now.
If you know your right, there's nobody that is helpless. That's why we have authorities. We have the state. There's nobody. If you know your right, you can never be helpless. Somebody just agreed that Wumi consented. That's the only one. She consented. If not, she will have taken the necessary steps. When then we finish first, then we will continue also.
Calm down. This is a simple analogy. Make una dey calm down.
Top movie.
See,
yes, simple analogy.
Calm down. Now wait, listen to me like this.
What was the word consent?
Calm down. Understand this thing. Just understand this thing. See, you should understand that particular position.
Link that question to our discussion.
Now, listen. Top movie. Wumi that Baba cannot get to do a simple DNA for him. Wait, let me come this side. Wait. Wumi that Baba that Wumi called, take telephone and called him on the phone and called him Olori Bruku Agbalagba. This is the person you think Wumi have authority over if she was not consented to all his decisions. Wumi, Baba dragged him over 1 year to do DNA. No, I'm asking you a question now. This is a question to you. Yes, now, because if anybody has authority over you, that should be the number one simple thing they can get from you. But if you drag DNA with a person over 1 year, and you can, it was only when you consented to it before you do it. Which authority did Baba have over Wumi? Please tell me.
To the discussion, please link it.
Exactly.
For the sake of my mental health, please.
Take it easy, Andras. Take it.
No, let him link that thing. I want him to link it.
Exactly. He wants to remove the consent. It was under the consent of Wumi. Mobile was very simple. That's why we not buy you top movie. That simple truth will not buy you.
Just see, let's tell you guys something.
The platform to ask yourself questions and answers.
I will say this. Allow me to talk. Now listen very well.
Link it. Just now. That's the only thing because we are that conversation. We must end down. We must get where we go. You know, just link them. I beg.
Okay. Now, when you are in a fixed position, when you are stuck, okay, and you are in terms with being helpless, okay, in that scenario, whereby Baba is a superior over Wumi, okay, for the fact that she was stuck in that particular environment whereby she could not do anything. She was only in the sense of lack of agency. That does not imply that she was in agreement with him going to bury Mohbad. The same thing I put to you by putting that example. For that man that is superior more than you to come and forcefully take that television, you could not stop him because you were stuck. You know very well that you cannot do anything. Being stuck does not mean you were in the agreement of him taking that television out from you. But you could not do nothing. Because if you do anything, the consequences will be negative, you know. So you decided to be
all right. Thank you,
in that stuck position. And that does not necessarily mean that you are in agreement. That is not it. So you will not see it as you will not see it as agreement.
Thank you, Tobu. Thank you for linking it. I really appreciate your knowledge for linking, because now that linking, if you know link up, now you I will fight here. I beg, let us just have this conversation. I beg, don't draw long this. Now, thank you for linking it. Thank you. You see, in this scenario you just painted, the only person that can take away my things because they have more power than me at any point in time are thieves, at gunpoint, then. But for the fact that I loan something from someone, there will be a pre-agreement or consent within us that will bind that particular transaction. And then you linked it back to the fact that Baba has more power than we at that scenario, and he took the whole decision. No. The power, no agreement. I've subsidized that side. No seat go pull now. Maybe they answer you now. Okay, let me start again. Maybe you don't.
You cannot be. See, let me tell you something. I gave you an example. You cannot be building a scenario. I've given you a scenario. I did not mention agreement in the scenario. Why are you taking it there?
Even if there is
I asked you, where are you? What are you going to do?
How can someone who another person?
What are you going to do? You're not telling me that you must have an agreement with this one. Did I tell about agreement when I was giving you the example? Good. Because why are you so defensive? Like you want to start giving agreement? I give you example. In this particular situation of things, what are you going to do?
Stop moving. When Mohbad was exhumed, did they ask Mohbad consent? Ask this stop moving. When they exhumed Mohbad, did the state ask for Baba consent?
Was that this person have more powers than me in this case, so I can't hold this person to ransom. This person will take that. Now, at the end of that, your question, you mentioned consent. That since and this person will take this thing away from me without my consent, and then I started from that consent. The meaning of consent is agreement.
That is not what I said. You know they listen. I said, does that mean that you are in agreement with that person?
You want the... Oh yeah, what's the meaning of
consent? Don't be twisting it. Just marry the...
He's trying to say that.
What's the difference?
He's trying to tell you that whether you agree to it or you did not agree to it, whether you agree or you do not agree, that person can do it.
The only person that can do that in that case is a thief only, an armed robber.
That's what you have told him now. Only if under one point.
What will you do? If they take that thing away, does that mean that you are in agreement with them? That is the simple question.
You can't allow that. Only if you are consented to it or you are all there. Okay, top movie. Top movie. Anybody that can allow that it means that person is ododo or dead, a fool. Yeah, because you don't know your rights. You don't know your human rights.
Top movie is saying, irrespective of what he's saying, is that Baba has more power than Wumi. In this case,
yes.
But Baba did not have the power again when it comes to DNA.
Exactly.
So, is that the meaning of what he's saying?
Come. Let me.
Exactly.
Baba don't have rights for DNA. Baba don't have rights when she took her phone and called Baba to insult him. And that's why I said she don't deserve to even call a widow, because she deserves that. She don't deserve that name. A widow can never fight the in-laws. A real widow. We how can I say? We bow. A real widow, we bow. But Wumi is not a real widow. So she consented to the burial of Mohbad. That's on period top movie. There's nothing you can say or you can take or you can add to it. Because if she did not consent, Darosha was there. Well, let me finish my thought. Darosha was there. Everybody, over 100 people were there. If Wumi did not consent, she knows the step to take. She can tell them that go to the police station and call police for us. Because this my husband. I want to know. Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. I don't want. Let's argue now. Let's not argue. Let me give my thoughts. You two will give your own.
You could not do anything.
Wumi was there when Baba was taking that. She even went to the police. Ahmed, Wumi went to the police station with Baba. They spent over 3 hours at the police station. If Wumi never wanted Mohbad to be buried, she could have told the police that I don't want to bury my husband. This man wants to take my husband to be buried. So what are you saying? What are you saying?
Wait, This is very simple. One minute, please. This is very simple. Okay. Talk about what's your argument that Mohbad buried Mohbad, right?
So
wait. Baba has not denied that he didn't bury Mohbad. True or false?
He did not.
He
did not.
No, I said Baba has not denied that he didn't bury Mohbad. True or false?
Yeah, true.
Has Wumi denied that she didn't participate in the burial of Mohbad?
If she had denied she did not participate in the burial of Mohbad.
That's not the argument. The question is, has Wumi denied that she didn't participate in the burial of Mohbad?
I don't understand. Was there any time she was interviewed on that particular accord? No, they asked you now that she denied.
You should be asking her.
She has not said anything concerning that now.
Am I your leader?
She has not said anything concerning that.
Conspiracy to commit felony. Just wait, if I send somebody go kill, I am the one who give the order. I'm the one who give the sole order, right? I say, go and kill. Okay, you guys should go and kill. And then they now went and they killed. All of them that participated in it, if what they did was a crime, both me who gave the order and everybody participated in it, do you agree they have committed a crime?
If all of them carry gun, participate in the crime, all of them, they have committed the crime now. Very simple.
Small argument. I mean, childish argument. Come on now. If you implicate Baba Mohbad burial, you implicate every single person was part of it. Every single person was part of it.
No.
Oh, yeah, bring the argument. Make me understand this.
We are talking about being the person that solely decided to bury Mohbad. All right? Who made that decision to bury Mohbad? That is the argument. Now, I am giving them instances that those see. Wait now. Okay, go ahead. Now, you understand the argument.
You know you can't win that. That is wrong. Right? If we ask right now, where is let's say for example, let's say for
we know they
let's say I'm a judge, okay?
Mohbad.
Let's say I need evidence of the burial. If you said it doesn't matter, I mean, he was asked, right? Did you make a decision? He said yes, he made a decision. Okay, fine, no problem.
Certainly.
Now, upon carrying out, please wait. It's one thing for you to decide to do something, and another thing to do it. I can say, Top Movie, I go kill you, make I go kill you. But if I say, Top Movie, I go kill you, and then somebody who believe in me, who is my friend, join me together. All right? And while me, I was sleeping, the person went to do what I promised to do to you. They will arrest both of us. Baba Mohbad said that they should go and bury, but did Baba Mohbad bury Mohbad? Who were the people who did it? If the action of burial was a crime, all of them that was part of it committed the crime. Understand?
It's like you
understand?
Let me ask you this question.
Does it make sense or not?
Let me ask you this question.
Just to add, right?
Wait, let him ask any question, please. Wait, let him claim himself. Go on, ask any question.
Now, let me ask you this question. Okay?
Oh, yes, go on.
Now, let me say there are some group of criminals, for instance, all right? They are criminals, all right? And the other person, let me say, that one too participated in the crime, but they used his car. They just chartered that person's vehicle like an Uber vehicle, but him did not even know what was going on. All right. Now they went and they robbed. Okay, by the command of a particular individual. Okay. Now when they went there, police came and apprehended all of them. All right. Now, in their different sentencing, after finding out their various whatever activity that they undertook in that crime, in that operation, who do you think is going to be assigned the most
who has committed the crime? Who has committed the crime? At least a crime.
Who do you think that will the most consequences?
Wait. Top of it. Please, top of it. First of all, let me make something clear. Whoever has that car has not committed any crime. Okay? Neither encourage any crime. First, let me make that clear first. Now, who used the car to commit robbery? The car is a car everywhere in the world. I want to explain your illustration to you. If I see a car on the road, okay, and nobody is there, did the car do the robbery? No. Some people use that car to do the robbery, right? Now, what is the connection between those who did the robbery and the owner of the car? Is there any evidence anywhere where the owner of the car assisted them using his car? And by the way, did the owner of the car even report the fact that his car was missing to any relevant authority?
Like you did not listen to me.
You did not listen. My car was stolen.
You did not listen to me. I say he took them to the crime scene where they committed the robbery.
That's the correct answer.
That was what I said.
Amen, please just wait. I wanted them to. Okay, he took them to the crime scene, right?
Yes, now that's what I said. He's an accomplice.
He took them to the crime scene, right? And it's part of the crime. It's part of the crime.
Yes, what I'm saying. When they are portioning the sentence, which one is going to be more higher? That's what I'm asking you.
Okay, again, as I said, right, it depends on the judgment. Please wait. Okay. It depends on the presiding judge that is judging the case. Okay. One, they are going to look at, for example, the person who took these people there. How did he know that they have to go there? Right? He was very instrumental. Without him, anyway, they wouldn't have got there. Right? He was the one that planned everything, that masterminded everything. If you are asking me as a presiding judge, all right, I want to ask, who took these people there? Who masterminded? Then when I have that information, all right, I keep it somewhere. Then who were the people who pulled the trigger, who committed the crime? Right? When I have this, the Nigerian law says that as long as conspiracy is proven, right, in committing a particular crime, the same way you punish a conspirator, you punish the perpetrator of the crime. As long as you can prove conspiracy, that they conspired to go commit that crime, Nigerian law says that they all suffer the same punishment. What other question? Is that clear by you? Can we now go to Wumi and MOHBAD? Did Wumi participate in the burial? No, my question, did Wumi participate in the burial?
Wait. Now, you know why? There was a day. Now, this one will shock you. There was a day your lawyer came, this particular one that is there. And you guys were having a debate concerning...
Wait, are you moving away from that one? Are we okay on that one? No, wait. I want to be sure first. Are we moving away from that one then to another topic? Because I can handle any topic. Anyone you bring, I can handle. Are we moving away from that one? Are you okay with that one?
Let's stay on this particular one. That one is not relevant. Let's stay on this very one.
Should we still be on the Should we still be on the burial, or you are going to the judicial, judgment, consent judgment? Should we shift which one do you want?
Apariano, see, when we are talking about the burial, you're coming from the moral standard of it. I don't even want to partake in it because
I am giving the legal implication. Please, don't bring
when you're coming from moral standard.
Okay, I'm using the law as a conspiracy. What does moral have to do with conspiracy? What does moral have to do with conspiracy? No. Let's talk about the burial. What does moral have to do with conspiracy? Conspiracy is an illegal act. When you conspire to commit a crime, it's an illegal act legally. Which, if it is proven, all of you go dance for it. That's the Nigerian law position. So what don't you understand? Did Wumi participate in the burial?
What do you
Two of us.
understand by
Did
burial?
Darusha participated? Wumi participated?
What do you
All of
understand
them who
about burial?
participated, they are going down.
No, wait, you that you're talking now. Because the reason why I say you're coming from the moral standard of faith, that's why I said, what do you understand about burial?
What I understand about burial is an act of covering something on the ground.
Completely.
Digging the ground and then covering something in it, yes.
Completely.
So if you go by the word burial, did Baba dig the ground? Did Baba dig the ground and cover Mohbad in it?
Wait now, Paparano. Now, according to you now, you just mentioned that it's a complete covering of something under the ground. Now, the question is, on which instruction was that body covered under the ground?
On Baba Mohbad instruction. And how many of them participated under the instruction?
Now, they will not ask you.
How many of them?
Who did Baba? Wait now. Papa, I mean, they ask you a question. Let me ask you. I want to ask you. Who did Baba construct? Who did Baba instruct? Instruct.
So now, let me... Okay, wait. It's very simple. Okay. Now, Baba instructed Darusha. Okay? And through Darusha, other people joined and they carried out the instruction that was given by the Oga at the top, which is Mohbad. So they also find it if it was a crime.
What did other people, which of the people?
Wumi was part of the burial. Wumi, especially, we even saw Wumi pouring sand on Mohbad, covering Mohbad.
Okay.
Did she cover Mohbad on the sand or not?
Wait. What was her action? You said she did what?
Wumi
wait now. She did what?
Wumi was part of the participant that carried out that burial.
Okay. Now, was Wumi contracted? Did Darusha contract Wumi?
You have to ask Wumi that. And how did Wumi get there? Okay. Why did Wumi join the process? I want to ask something, right? Let's say there's an ongoing illegal process and you went to join the process. Does that exonerate you?
Now, the one you mistakenly, even by mistakenly, you are still
let him try now. You guys leave it. Let him try. Go on.
Now, for Mariano, what you will ask yourself, what action did she take? Now, the action she took.
What action did she undertake?
Wait now, Mariano, understand? That's why I said that one is nowhere to even argue about. What action did she take? And she will come with.
There is no justification to do what is illegal.
Actions.
Right? On what is not legal.
Now, this is what. Now, wait now, Papayano. Now, the law and the culture of the land will permit that. What she presented, the action she took was a cultural action. She was not burying anybody.
It's a better right. I understand it's a better right. Okay, what I'm saying is there is no justification. There is no justification. The father also did what was cultural. The father in the Yoruba culture, the instruction passed by the father is a cultural instruction, which is
now that is why I said that is a moral thing. I don't want to go.
No, culture is they both did cultural thing. They both did cultural thing.
When I see,
Anyhow you want to put it. If you say moral, they both did moral. If you say cultural, they both did cultural. If you say legal, they both did legal.
Moral has to do with your identity, where you're from, your culture, how you people behave. That is what it is. And it applies to individuals. Most times, that's why I said, anytime you come with your moral standard thing, conflict, there's always going to be conflict of interest. I always tell you that. And anytime I want to talk with you, I always like to put it on a legal perspective because I want to be giving you facts from the law. Because in moral space, you can say anything you want to say. Anybody can say anything they want to say. There's always going to be different opinion, and that is going to entail conflict of interest.
Since we are talking legally, what is the legal ramification of what we did?
Wow, visual thinker too. Where have you been? So what has trusting your father got to do with asking for a public question? He has lied to the public many times and it cannot be taken as truth. You are so right, visual thinker. Please help me click like, push click like.
So legally, how does it justify?
Now, our action was not constituting any legal negativity. Put it that way. There was no act that she did. That was like, that is a crime.
Oh my God. If what was done that day is completely illegal, if that burial itself is illegal, she's part of that burial.
Cultural practice, not
talk about legal. Don't talk about culture. Don't talk about culture right now. Let's talk about legal. Legal. I don't like to culture or moral right now. Let's talk about legal. What is illegal mean? Okay, Baba action 2 was cultural. Baba action 2 was cultural. What are you saying now?
See, Papariano, that is why I said that particular thing. It was a cultural.
When you go cultural, stop me, you go legal.
Papariano, you understand where I'm coming from now? I don't want to go there because it's moral thing.
I want to focus on legal, on the law. On the statutory laws and constitutional law.
When you are applying it, you must align with the culture. And when it aligns with the culture,
let me quote the law. Section 48, subsection 1 and 2 under the Lagos Corona Law. Anybody who buries a body which cause of death has not been identified has committed a felony offense and is liable to 14 years imprisonment. Okay. Now, how many of them participated in that burial altogether? I need them all 14 years each.
Then the people that participated in the legal. Yes. Now, the people that will
did we went there with Liam?
Wait, now, Paparano, let me answer you. You are missing the whole point here now. Now, the people that participated, according to you, is Baba Mohbad. And
I thought Umi Mother was there, right? Wait. Yes, Umi Mother was there, right?
Any other person that has to do cultural or traditional rights will not be held liable for any
Prime was there, right? I think Prime was part of that burial.
What is the meaning of participation? Top movie, I want you to give me the definition of participation. Top movie. Can you give me? Yeah, but top movie, let me ask you a question now. Can you give me the difference between participation and instructions, please? The difference between instructions and participation. Russia plus Adewe, not the Johnson, plus the people who shovel the sand, plus the people who shovel the sand.
That is not a crime.
No. In fact, they will even hold the family member. They will even hold the family member. I can't wait to. I'm part of this conversation. Don't shut me down. Enough for now. Miss, I ask you, give me the definition of participation and instructions. Give me the two differences. When they say someone participated in something, what does that mean? And someone instructed something, what does that mean? Give me for that two differences before you go further.
I beg you're far from comprehending me when I talk. I said something and I said it very clear, and everybody heard what I said. I said people that Baba Mohbad contracted to come and dig and cover the corpse are going to be held responsible. Everybody saw the guy that did that. Any other person that did
construction or the instruction as constructed. Now you they say I know they understand you. Top movie, can you listen to yourself? How can Baba construct somebody? How is Papa? I know Papa is a carpenter, but he cannot construct a human being. It's instruction. No. You said constructed. Papariano, am I right or not? Amen, am I right? He said constructed. He has said the mother twice. Top movie, go and re-strategize and come back. Today I failed again. Go and re-strategize.
And it's not the first time you're saying that.
What I said.
What I said. Yeah. He's been saying contracted all throughout this discussion.
Hello, Papariano. Papariano, are you there? This is what I said, okay? I don't even understand where Sazoch, where she's coming from, what you're saying or whatever, but you have your own opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. And this is what I said. I said, Baba, who gave that instruction for the body to be buried is going to be held responsible. The person that he contracted to dig the grave and cover the corpse is also going to be responsible. But for those individuals that participated for traditional rites, they don't have any legal implication. Anywhere under the Nigerian law, nowhere that you say you perform a traditional rite on a burial space that you be held responsible for a criminal offense. Tell me where it's written. We can't hear you, Paparano. You are muted.
All right, let me say something. Can you hear me now? Doing what is right on top of what is not right does not justify it. Okay? What is right, doing it on top of what is not right, it doesn't have justification. As long as the burial itself that was done that day was illegal and is punishable by law, every person that was part of it goes down for it. That's the position of the law, the Nigerian law. I don't know which law you are bringing. I've quoted section 48, sub 1 to 2 of the Lagos Corona law. Quote your own law too.
And you quoted that, and what you explained there was burying and covering the dead. Covering of the corpse. That's
section
what you
say. Section what? Section what? Section what?
They will ask you, first of all, they will ask you what is burying.
Section what? Section what? Let's quote law. You know, we deal with legal statutes.
That particular section that you quoted, Papariano, that particular section that you quoted was talking about burial. And in the definition, it means completely covering the body. Completely covering the body.
That particular section isn't only talking about burial, it's also talking about breaking of any part of the deceased body or embalmment. And that's where the Russia comes in. Embalmment.
That one that you need to explain further that what the Russia did was actual embalmment. Was the real embalmment that they had.
And when the Russia was embalming it, how many of them were at home, were there that time? How many of them were there? Women, did you bring salt? The Adura, who brought the salt?
Let me ask, sorry, I want to ask Topic a question.
All of them will go jail, all of them will close TikTok.
Now, Paparano quoted a law right now that says that, Lagos State Corona law that,
Section 48 of 1, Section 48, yeah, Section 48 plus 1 of Lagos State Corona law.
Now that all of them will go for so long that they are, they partook in all of those things and all that. Now, I want to ask them. Now, I want to ask you a question. Now, is there any evidence that proves that Wunmi never accepted for that body to be moved? Is there any evidence that shows that Russia never allowed that body to be moved? Is there any evidence that proves or that shows that only Papa?
No, K-Cram.
No. Hold on. Let me answer it together.
Wunmi is calling him, please. Just let him answer Wunmi now. K-Cram, let him answer Wunmi. Wunmi want to give him the answer.
All right.
Wunmi was the one now, so let Wunmi give him the answer.
I've never seen this kind of